We're going up on a Saturday.
Stupid.
Let's fucking go. Let me switch screens. Yo, welcome in. No, why the fuck is your camera not on?
Hydro just went live.
Hydro's been live. He went live twice now. Um, we're live. We're on. Let's fucking go. It's the podcast, baby. I gotta figure
Grim
out.
couldn't make it today.
I gotta figure out
He's a
what
little
the.
under the weather.
I
Couldn't
gotta
afford
figure
his
out
electric bill apparently.
what the fucking fuck,
Fucking Hasdo, the egg died.
dude. You're not even showing up
Animal.
on the crowded room or anything. Fuck me. No. Is he there now? There he is. There he
Yeah.
is. Fucking Discord. I swear to God. Discord needs to fix some shit.
No facts.
They need to get their fucking shit together. I'm sick of their bullshit.
Dude, I've heard of 4 people. Let me turn this music down. I've heard of 4 people now that were banned from Discord and had to completely redo their shit.
Why?
I don't know.
That's
Last I
crazy.
talked to Big Daddy Country, he hasn't been able to get back in. But other people that I've
Is your
talked to,
volume up? Let me check your volume right now. His volume's max on my end.
they got banned and just logged out and logged back in and they were fine.
Let me check OBS real quick.
You're saying it's yours.
Dude, everything is up. When you talk, your fucking bar's almost maxed. Queenie,
Yeah,
what's
I'm
good?
fine. It's
Sweaty, what's
you.
good? Oh, it's me. It's not loud enough.
Yeah.
What? Hello, 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 hello. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
She says you're really quiet.
Yeah, I seen that. A little better. I don't know how to fix it, dude. Like I just did literally everything in the book.
It's your mic. It's that headset. Because you're kind of low for me.
Okay, okay. I know what to do. Where is it? Can you bitches hear me now? Is that better?
Gods, what's welcome in.
Y'all sound fine to me. God's Aphrodite,
Miss
welcome in.
Tiny, how we doing?
Where's the husband,
Move up to your
Aphrodite?
level, messing things up, Graham. Yo, let's go, Ben. I'm the reason this guest is appearing, all because of me.
Got a ring already. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Queen has
Let's
a
go.
deal to offer.
Oh, wait, what? Her deal. Loud and
Give me 1
clear.
second,
Beloved
Sweaty. I'll
Enigma.
let you know right now.
We got people on the book, so you need to be giving me dates. FYI.
Sweaty, how does October 28th sound?
Yeah, that one's not booked yet. Miss Tiny with a slap. Let's go. Always getting slapped. I'm always getting fucking slapped. Give out 5 gifted subs. Yo, what are you doing, RJ? Bro.
Oh shit, yeah, that's all on you. That's all on you, bro. You see
I, I,
Queenie's message?
I saw some of it. I gotta go back and scroll back now. This motherfucker dropping subs
If
and
I
shit.
if she reaches affiliate before her birthday, you have to wear a maid costume.
No, no. No. We can get you to reach affiliate very soon. No problem. But I will not wear a maid outfit. I don't have money to go buy a maid outfit.
Officer McNasty's in the fucking
Let's
building. What's up, bro?
go.
Look at these numbers climb. We ain't even fucking 10 minutes in yet.
Somebody said if they hit
Oh
affiliate
shit.
before a certain date that I have to wear a maid costume. I'm like, oh hell no.
I'm
My
saying,
wife's
I
like,
mean,
what the
to
fuck
me,
y'all talking about?
To me, I'm saying that sounds like a pretty fair deal. You know what I mean? Just don't bend over on stream.
No, I'm not. No, no.
Amazon
No.
has them for 25 to 30.
Dehydrate. Gotta try
Let's
to
go.
dehydrate. Cheers,
Not trying to
bro.
dehydrate.
Oh shit. He's like, I'm ready for this. Are you sure, Officer McNasty? We get
Oh, your
we
husband
get
is in
pretty
Kansas
litty.
City. All right, let's go. Gonna show his chocolate starfish.
God is in Kansas City. What's he doing there?
Yeah, she said, I'll even buy it for you. What? All right,
Okay,
so
see, all right, now we're starting to talk because I don't have to spend money because I have no money to spend anyway. So if you're gonna buy it, okay, I'm like a 3x.
guys, just so you guys are aware, we just made this official right now. October
Weapon raised.
28th, we're gonna have Sweaty Smetty up in the fucking Reaper Central late night podcast. So you guys
And
are not gonna want to miss that one.
that's gonna end up being in my channel because the week before that, guys, the week before that, on the 21st, we have the one and only Kugel Blitz. Just turned partner a few days ago. Just
And
turned
that's in my
partner.
channel.
Yeah, and that will be in Grimm's channel. That's gonna be dope, guys. Pay it. Keep your eyes out for that. Keep your eyes out.
Queenie, we have to schedule you a time. So right
Eh,
now, October is done. Um,
yeah. October's pretty much sold up.
yeah,
So
October is done. So the next available slot
let me
we
write
have
that.
would be
Let me write
November
down sweaty
4th.
for the 28th.
In your brain, you're broken.
And then we got a couple other people on the docket. We got guys mercenaries on the docket. We haven't locked on a time yet, a time or day yet. And we also have
All right, there you go.
uh,
Queenie's November 4th.
November 4th. Heard.
Now, also for you guys who want to be involved in the Reaper Central show, but if you guys can't do the late night show on Saturday nights, please remember that RJ and Bob, they do the earlier show Tuesday nights. Um, they are gaining quite a bit of traction on that show, which is what we like to see. So if you guys
Yes.
can't do the late
Yes.
night and you want something
Yes.
earlier, we can get with Hydro, get with RJ and Bop, and we can get that scheduled. Yeah, reach out to RJ or Bop. How are we
Yep.
all? Hope we are all well and happy time
Joker,
zone,
Joker,
guys.
Joker, you're awake right now? What the fuck, bro? Insane Joker, bro. Big fucking love. Yo, let me hit you with a shout out, bro. You need that shout out, bro. That's a UK member of the Reaper Central, guys. Dehydrate. I got you with that dehydrate in 1 second.
Oh,
Let me
he's at
check this
work.
out.
Joker, how's everything been, man? It's been a minute since I talked to you, bro.
I know,
Um,
man. He's always busy when
I
we're
heard
going.
I heard you you didn't take my advice, which upsets me, but it's okay.
Yo, look at
You
it.
know.
Look at the shout outs now, guys. New shout outs. It kind of covers Grimm's face a little bit, but we're okay with that.
Wait. That's
Love it.
fucked
Fucking
up.
love it.
That's fucked up. You could have covered up the pictured streamer, but instead you cover up me.
Sorry.
I'll sit higher. You know what I mean? But anyway, hopefully everyone's had a fantastic week. Hope you guys minimal bullshit and we're able to navigate through things pretty
Boss
good.
Plate
I
ET,
know
welcome in, welcome in.
I know a lot of us have been dealing with our own bullshit and our own demons. So
Yeah,
with that
that's
being
been
said, I'm glad you guys all made it. Um,
yes, for sure.
giraffe naked. That sounds like a sex move.
Jesus,
Queenie
why is it
said she
always?
got hit with ads.
Yep, yep. It's about that time. Don't worry, we'll be right back. Okay, so it's been a long fucking week, Grim. How's your week been, man? I get to ask this
uh,
time. Yeah.
I mean, for the lack of better words, it's been a week. Um, it's been working, man. We're rapidly coming to the end of our season, so I'm gonna be going into fucking winter hours here, probably around fucking Thanksgiving. I
So,
can't wait,
so what do you do with winter hours, being as though like it's a lawn care maintenance? Like you getting snow
bro.
blowing and
Listen,
snow plowing and shit?
fuck no, dude. I
He said,
sit.
"Fuck
Listen.
no."
So we are literally
Superstar
our
Punch, let's go.
our last day of treating is probably, let's say, December 2nd or December 3rd.
Okay.
After
Okay.
that, we pretty much sit in the shop and play cell phone. Well, I play cell phone games. I encourage my coworkers to join me on said cell phone games. Um, we work on the machines, we work on the trucks, and we work on said cell phone games. And then December 13th, we go on our 3-week break with pay. And then we come back January 4th to play more cell phone games. Until about the middle of February, we go back out and start all over again.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good boss. Oh,
it's not bad. It's not bad. With you guys at some point to organize a time because I can't do the early one. Yeah, man, we can listen. We can make it happen, dude.
all right. So at the bottom of your screen here, guys, we got who we got here, Grim?
Crazy hoods.
Crazy Hoods of the Crazy Crew, right? If you guys haven't heard of them, you fucking should. Cool ass group to fuck with. They are hella supportive and they are hella cool, but they're crazy.
For those of you guys who know Crazy Lola is literally she's one of our main usuals for the podcast on Saturday nights. The Crazy Crew, I believe that's her crew.
Yes.
Um, they are fucking amazing, man. They're a crazy group of people. But I can tell you right now, most of their streams that I've been into, it's been a lot of fun, man. A lot of excitement. So, been very
Trying to
busy
find
recently
another
trying to
job.
find another job while still working in the job I am in right now, as well as
Rose.
an acting gig coming up over Halloween. That's why I haven't been around. So I do apologize profusely. October's going to be a super fucking busy month for me. I can't remember what you said to me, Graham. So sorry, man. My head is fucked. Oh, I told you to send a dick pic. It was really bad advice. So I'm
don't
kind of
don't do
kind of
that.
glad.
You
Yeah,
Hosewell,
you
what's
didn't.
up, good? What's up, man? Yo, we need to lock down a date with you too, man. We haven't locked down a date yet. Still waiting to hear. Still waiting to hear on that one.
Yeah, how you doing, Hoser? Well, yeah, I'm glad you didn't take my advice, Joker. I probably would have got you in trouble.
Don't
Bob, you
worry
leaving
about it.
already?
Okay, bye. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
There's Bob, guys. He is the co-host of the earlier show. So again, I said hi to you, Bob.
And we said hi
You,
back. Were you not listening? Were you
you
too busy?
self-entitled bitch.
Jesus.
What do you want me to get down on my knee? Never mind. I'm not gonna fucking finish that because he's gonna start begging for it. I would love to be on the show with you guys. Just need to find the time. Yeah, listen, we'll set it up. We'll set it up. We're gonna be, to be honest with you, we're probably gonna be changing it up come the new year. We're probably gonna end up going down to doing 2 interviews a month,
Yeah.
um,
Because
because
we've been
it
doing
gets to be. Sorry, the tequila is settling in. That's why you don't
oh
drink it
shit.
anally, you sick fuck. It it gets to be a little tedious doing interviews every single weekend.
Zach, love for all, welcome in. But yeah, yeah, it really does. And that's why next week we're on a break. We're not doing no interviews next week. It's just gonna be me and Graham hanging out. We haven't done that in a while, and we need to get back to that. For us personally, because we need to just talk about shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like instead of interviewing all the time, like we have shit to talk about, and we've been had shit to talk about. But it's like we've been booked with interviews. It's like, oh my god, let's catch a breath here.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? To be honest, like to me personally, I enjoy promoting other people. I enjoy getting other people out there to show
Facts,
the
facts.
communities other people that they can be supporting and getting to know. You know what I mean? Um, it goes a really long way, and it helps. It helps put streamers out there who may not be getting the viewership or the support that they're getting. It puts them out there. But one thing, you know, we talk about this so fucking much, and I feel like at this point, I feel like people are tired of hearing it. But
To give
an
ads
auto
on
ad
the-
setting that is enabled by default to give ads of their preferred length, you may want to turn that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look right now.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out then. Um,
Uh,
we repeat this so much, and I feel like people should be tired of hearing it by now, but apparently they're not. You cannot bitch about other people's level of support if your level of support is bare minimum. Okay? You cannot complain about the fact that certain people or most people don't come to your channel and support you if you're not going out and supporting other people.
RJ, where is it on the dashboard? I forget. It's not analytics. Oh yeah, maybe it is analytics. No, it's not.
Is it alerts?
I thought it was
No.
under community, but it's not. Under affiliate, but where's affiliate in analytics? No. Payouts, earnings,
I'll go
discovery.
through this after the podcast because we can't both be going through it.
Yeah, but I want to get that off because I
No,
don't want
yeah,
to
no,
talk
I
about
hear.
too
That's why
much.
you got to go
Oh
through
yeah,
it.
I found it. I found it. It's under settings.
But no, I'm being serious, guys, because like, you know, there's certain people that I see out all the time. I see them out in other people's streams supporting. I see them putting in that grind, you know, getting to know people and getting to know other communities. And then I see people that are like, oh, that person doesn't support, that person doesn't do this, that person doesn't do that. And I'm just like, they might not do it for you, but I see them
Hopefully,
everywhere.
hopefully that works. Hopefully that works.
You know
But
what I mean?
if
So
not, I'm sorry.
you gotta put in that time, man. You gotta be willing to get out there and check out other streamers and check out their content if you're gonna bitch complain that they're not coming to yours. You know, it's a two-way street.
Go. It really is. It really is. And people fail to understand that, like, at the end of the day, let's face facts with facts. Literally, it's a numbers game. How many people you're out there supporting and networking with is how much you're going to grow. It's how much people are going to come into your stream. It is what it is. So if you're out there a lot, you're going to see a lot more back.
Yeah.
And then you got to also, here's the key twist. The key twist. But wait, there's more. Okay? One thing you guys got to realize is not all them people are always going to come back. And sometimes if they do, it's going to come back with a tab. So you need to recognize those people as well.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. There's a lot of information out there, guys. Like we are more than happy to share everything we know. So
Joker,
please.
you gotta understand life comes first. Okay? If streaming is not your 9 to 5, then your life comes first. And the unfortunate reality is there are people out there that are gonna get butthurt and they're gonna get upset about the fact that, you know, you're not around as much or you're not quote unquote supporting as much or doing this or doing that. But the reality of it is you got to do what you got to do to provide for you. There ain't nobody on this platform that's going to provide for you. Okay? So there's absolutely no need to apologize for not being around as much when we all go through life. We all go through the trials and tribulations of, you know, trying to make sure that we got food on the table and bills paid and everything else. So do what you got to do, man. Get your mind right, get your time right, get your shit situated with work, and when you're able to be here like now, you're gonna be here.
Right.
Yes,
Absolutely.
RJ, you're absolutely right. Okay, so it is
Let me keep
hard.
up, bro.
It is hard, right, to recognize people with tabs. That is probably one of the most logical things to say, right? But
You can
you
always
want
tell the
to
perma tabbers, go offline. Go offline one time.
And see who's in
and
your chat right now.
and see who's in your chat when you're offline.
Listen, I've said this 101 times, and I'll say it again. Your support, your effort, and your dedication should be to the ones that are supporting you. The ones that are giving you their time, the ones that are they're bringing their community to me, the ones that are literally in your chat, talking, connecting, and vibing with you. Those are the ones that you want to give your time to. Somebody who comes in your chat and all they do is lurk, they don't talk, they don't interact, they don't involve themselves. I'm not telling you not to support them, but I will tell you, you might want to support them less. Okay? Because they're not doing
It's at your
anything.
own discretion. It really it's
Yeah.
at your own discretion.
Yeah, it's whatever you feel to be
Very bad.
appreciative or necessary. You know what I mean? But it also depends on how you view your community, how you view your channel, your content, right? Benkai says, for me, I can only do stuff on here on my days off. I try to pull people up while I'm doing mine and try to interact when I can. But that's what it's about. Like, so many people, they expect everything, right? There's so many people on this platform who've got, and I say this all the time, they got sucked into these communities where they're told, listen, you don't support somebody unless they support you. You don't do this unless they do it for you. You don't give subs and biddies unless they give subs and biddies to you. It's all fucking garbage. Okay? It's all false bullshit. It's the wrong way to teach people, and it's not the way that we should be teaching non-affiliates coming into the platform. Fact of the matter is, guys, it doesn't matter if 100,000 non-affiliates hit Twitch tomorrow. It shouldn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're confident in your streaming capabilities and you're confident in the content that you put down, those 100,000 non-affiliates, they're not going to hurt you any way, shape, or form. But you're not going to get to that point until you remove all expectations from your channel and from the way that you support other people. Okay? If you go into somebody's channel with the sole purpose to expect them to come back to yours, you're already supporting for the wrong reasons. Okay? You're already supporting for the wrong reasons.
You guys,
If you go into
shit show, you're good, bro. You're good.
Yeah, you're good, bro. If you go into somebody's channel just to get to know them, just to get to know their community, and you have absolutely no expectations of them coming to your channel, and Mega's done this so many times. I don't know how many people have caught it on Saturday nights, but Mega has done this so many times. Somebody would come into chat and Mega's like, "Oh shit, you made it." You know what I mean? And that's how you support without expecting. Because Mega, he's the king of the work lurk, man. He fucking invented that shit, right? So he goes into
work like I
people's
work. Yeah.
Yeah, but for somebody, oh, excuse me, for somebody to work as much as Mega does and still be able to pull new support and new viewers, and it's amazing. You know what I mean? It's amazing. So
You
I
just gotta
get
be
it. I
out
get
there
the whole
trying. You
yeah.
gotta
I get
you gotta give a fuck about your stream. And if you give a fuck about your stream, you gotta get out there and fucking do the legwork for it. There's a difference between, okay, I'm just here to have a good time. Okay, if you're just here to have a good time and not give a fuck, don't get butthurt in any kind of fucking way. Sit down and shut the fuck up. Okay?
I mean, I hate to sound an asshole, but that's facts. Listen, there's some people's channels that they're all about support for support. Right? And they're
hmm
upfront with it. They're literally, I'm not gonna come and support you unless you pull a tab for me. Okay? That shit, it does exist. It really does exist. Okay?
Queen,
Um,
you're fucking amazing. I appreciate you.
but there's also people out there who will turn around and they're like, listen, I'm gonna come to your channel for 3 months. I don't care if you never come to mine, but I'm gonna come support you because I enjoy your content. What
Exactly, and that's it right the fuck there. It's about content. What are you putting out there to make people want to come back to check you out? If you're
what is the
putting out the
message you're
same
sending?
lame bullshit, playing the same mundane game day after fucking day after fucking day, what excitement is there for me to want to come back? The- Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. That's it. That's all it is.
And subs and biddies goes the same way though. right? Break it down when it comes to subs and biddies, when it comes to financial support of a streamer's channel. Okay? Nobody's going to financially support you unless they want to. There's not really anything that you can do to force somebody to financially support you. But there are things that you can do to make somebody not want to ever support you financially. Right?
Well,
If I come into your channel and all you're talking about is, listen, you can go to my merchandise, you can support me that way. You can give me donations, that's support as well. You know, I like all subs and biddies. It goes back to the channel. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't give a fuck what my support goes to. I'm supporting you as a content creator because your content is something I enjoy. Right? Your success is something that I want to see. If you've got stale content, and to be honest with you, if I come in your channel and I'm so goddamn bored that I just turn you down and I'd rather play a game by myself, I'm not going to financially support you. Okay? And here's the thing. All these people that are out here doing subathons when they don't have a community, the only thing you're doing is you're building negative around your stream. Right? That's it. You're literally setting yourself up to fail, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to do that subathon. Nobody's going to come in. Nobody's going to donate. Nobody's going to drop subs, right? You're going to start off with a 6-hour stream. It's going to end in 4 because you're depressed. And then you're going to turn around the next day and be like, I don't think I can do this streaming shit. It's just not doing what I needed to do. Well, you got 250 followers. Why the fuck are you doing a subathon?
You know what's funny? You know what kills me? Is when I have like followers that I have, right? Okay. And then I see someone that unfollows me and they have like 20 followers. I'm like, bro, you need all the followers you can fucking get. What the fuck is you doing?
Scorpio, I'm going to answer your question with 100% real and rawness because I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Love it.
90% of the partners that I have met on this platform will not support anybody in their community that does not financially support them. So I don't know who the partner is that you unfollowed, but I'm going to be 100% real with you, and I tell you, it is no sweat off your sack. In no way, shape, or form are you an asshole for unfollowing somebody who does not support you. We've said it once, I'll say it again. Twitch allows 2,000 follows. You can follow 2,000 people, 20 million can follow you. Do not waste your 2,000 follows on people that do not support your stream. If they are not actively in your channel pushing for your success, they are not worth the follow. Okay? It's a hollow follow. It's dead fucking weight.
Yeah.
Because somebody could come in this stream right now and somebody could turn around and say, yo, Scorpio, how's it going, man? What kind of games do you play? And you could be like, oh, I play My Little Pony religiously. And they're like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm a G at My Little Pony. Got all the DLC. Next thing you know, you find a stream playing My Little Pony, they drop in and hit you with 100 subs. Now, could that have happened if you were... What?
Why do you always use My Little Pony as an example?
Because that game's dope, I guess. I don't know. Easy achievements. But
I think you just love My Little Pony that much.
Understand the fact, okay, behind what I'm saying. That one person that you followed could drop in and drop 100 gifted on you, okay, and roll out. Now, I'm not saying it should be... I'm not saying that it should be, you know, the subs and biddies is the only reason you should support. But by you maxing out your follows on people that are not supporting you, you are ruining your opportunity of getting out there to find people who genuinely want to watch you succeed. That's all I'm saying. So no, whoever that partner is, Scorpio, to be honest with you, from what I've seen of you and from what I know about you, that's their fucking loss, bro. That's their loss. But from my experience on this platform in 2 years, from the 5 partners that I sat backseat and I pushed to partnership, most of them change face as soon as they get that fucking check mark anyway. They get that check mark and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? They got a boob job and they don't need to hang out with us as little boys no more. Right? They out there fucking with the big dogs now. You the shit.
See, and you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I want to bring this point up too.
Fart in a jar.
A lot of these, some of these streamers that were pushing partner and pushing partner, all of a sudden they got partner, and after they get partner, they start fucking it off, right? Just like what you were saying. But not only to that extreme, look at their more recent numbers. I've
Yeah.
seen partners that used to average 100, 75, 80, 90, whatever the fuck, right? Right now, I've seen partners averaging 40, 35, 45 at best. So now they're craving to get back their numbers, right? So what are they doing? They're going back to the original format they went to before the partner push. They're interacting, they're chatting, they're talking. God damn it, I meant to turn that off. God damn you.
Yeah, but see, and that's something that I want to. That's something I want to speak on. Okay, because again, like I'm just here lately. I'm just all about brass tacks and putting facts, right? So when it comes down to it, I'm gonna make this quick so we can get fucking Officer McNuggets up in here. Um, here's the thing, guys. Do you know how many people have made partner of Twitch off of somebody else's hard work in their channel? Do you know there are some partners of Twitch right now that wouldn't even be fucking recommended for partner if it wasn't for the fact that they streamed to the same one or two people every single time they went live? And that is why they made partner, because those people made their content what it is. So it's only natural that when they hit that partner, they get that check mark. And these two or three people that carried them to partner, by spicing up their content, this partner's like, oh no, I got to focus on my partnership and my community now. Okay, so they leave these two or three people hang out to dry, and what happens? Those two or three people stop gaming with this partner, and this partner becomes the stale fucking cracker that they were before these people came along. Okay? And then you got partners on here who are streaming for fucking 5, 6, 7 hours with no more than 10 viewers. You ain't no better than a fucking affiliate.
Right.
Okay? So at the end of the day, guys, I say this all the time, never look at yourself like you are less than a partner. You're just as fucking equal as they are. You're on the same level playing field. The only difference between you and a partner is the partner's got a check mark. That's it. Damn, Benkai spotted that shirt from a mile away.
Right.
All right, let me check and see if we got Officer McNasty ready here.
Officer, please jump into Gen Chat. Tab. We got you back. You already see you. You're on the screen.
Yeah, jump in, Jet Pop. Chris Gaming, welcome in. Dude, my biggest mistake was letting my son watch Cobra Kai for a month after this kid watched the show, because my son's roundhouse and doors open. I'm in the bathroom dropping a deuce. He turns around and fucking roundhouses the door, comes in and karate chops me in the chest and runs out of the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, at least you weren't that poor kid that got kicked over the fucking stairs at high school and fell off and fucking almost died. All right.
Yeah. True.
Johnny was upset about that shit.
What's up?
Yeah, he was. What up, officer?
Hey,
Are we chilling? We vibing? I need you to turn that camera on, though.
oh, you want to see my face?
Oh yeah.
Oh, where's it at? There we go.
We promote the sexy up in here.
Ooh.
Guys, real quick, with us going into the
a lot
interview,
of it coming in.
I am turning off a lot of the rewards. So the reward can be redeemed at another time. I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. I do not do the extra shit during the podcast for the most part, especially during the interview.
Queen's making it rain up in here, man. It's like a strip club. She's hitting you with nickels all day, bro.
I'll take them. I'll take anything, everything. I love
Pized off possum. I
Oh,
feel like
pissed off possum. That's one of my people. What's up?
Oh, pissed off. Okay, see, I fucked it up. I knew I fucked it up. Be back going for a smoke. Oh, she said, "Leave me be." I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
Making it
You making it
hail in
rain
here.
nickels up in here? Yeah, it's like hail. I'm about to hit up my insurance company when we're done. I'm not okay.
Dude, I had ones on here. I swear to God, if they got, if people were actually paying attention and used their channel points, I swear to God, we could have looked like dumbasses, or I would have looked like a major
Oh,
dumbass
I
in
would
that
have rated
video.
out already.
No, we would have been singing with Tim Curry. We would have been tweeting random tweets. We would have
We or
been doing
you?
the truffle. Me. I mean me.
I don't even know who the fuck Tim Curry is.
Dude, are you serious?
All right, well, we need you to get Officer McNasty up on here.
Okay, I got you. Hold on. I got you. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Glock Lesnar. I like that Glock Lesnar. That's a dope
That's a
fucking name.
dope name.
Why
Yeah,
is it
sometimes
doing
it's just a
this?
bunch of bullshit. What's a bunch of bullshit, Glock? Dope ass fucking name though. Reed Diamond says, "What? I don't know. What? Reed? The man who played Frank Furter. Oh, Contagious Waifu. I got that one. I think I got that one.
Contagious
got
is
that
in
one.
here? Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
One of my least favorite things is reading names.
You don't know Tim? No, I don't know Tim Curry.
Yo,
Texas
okay.
Stubbies. Tell me
Okay.
that your name has to do with Texas people with little wieners, and I'm fucking done.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Let's go.
What's
Here we
up,
go,
Officer
guys.
McNasty?
We got
How
the
y'all
right
doing,
name
man?
tags in the right places. We're good.
He was one of the hotel staff in Home Alone 2. Yo, Texas, where does your name come from?
Florida.
I feel like it has to do with Texas people with little wieners.
Oh my God.
It's so funny.
Texas isn't known for small. I know, Glock. That's the problem. It does not. It comes from the movie Ridiculous Six. Oh, all right. Well, I was off. I'm perverted.
Neither.
My B. Well, welcome in, everybody. Yo, Officer McNasty, how we feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I had a couple beers, waiting, pre-gaming a little bit, hanging out with Possum, pissed
You
off
gotta
Possum.
come
He's
in
in here.
here.
We're hanging out. He showed up
Coming in.
IRL, man. We're over here drinking beers, just waiting for this to start. You know,
Hell yeah.
I've been
So
looking
you-
forward to this literally since we set it up.
Dude, I'm so glad to hear that. I have been too. Like we've talked about it off stream. Like, yo, listen, this is gonna be a good time.
Wait, hold up. So I was kind of right. It refers to chopping the tips of your dick. Come on. I get like 50 points for that out of 100.
Yeah, I'll give you
Yeah,
half.
50 out of
Give me
100.
I knew it had to do with the wiener. I just, you know what I mean?
You just didn't know the dynamics of it.
Yeah, I didn't know the exact length. You know what I mean?
But at least it's at least a head short now.
Contagious.
Jesus.
This motherfucker said a head short. Contagious said a rabbi. I fucking love it. Let's go, dude. Oh, but so Officer McNasty.
Yes, sir.
First of all, it's a pleasure to have you here, man.
A pleasure to be here.
I've been fucking spying on your content for a while. Definitely enjoy the vibes in your channel and the way you interact with your community, man. That's fucking. It's amazing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I that's
Mic is up.
I think coming into this, that's one thing that I've really wanted to focus on. You know, I game when I can, so I'm not an amazing video gamer, but I wanted to be a great content creator and reaching my people and like being relatable. So that's what I strive to do. For sure.
That's what's up, man. I mean, honestly, you can't be great without getting out there and making yourself known. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
let me
stepping out
ask
of
you.
your comfort zone for sure.
Amen. Amen. Like all these guys that wear like the Kevlar and shit to play Call of Duty, you know? And then when you ask them, you ever serve in the military? They're like, no, this is a Halloween costume from 1973.
Mm.
Like, what the fuck?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't take the level 3 plates out of my vest and wear it a couple times.
I mean,
Nice.
you got to step outside the norm, right?
Just
You
like gotta
kinda
have fun
to.
with it, you know. You gotta have fun with it.
The worst part is though, if you have a channel redeem that says put plates in, and you stick the slices of cheese in your vest. Come on, that'd be fucking hilarious. The individual wrapped slices of cheese. Yo, I'm
Right.
3 cheeses in, bro. 3 cheeses in. It's fucking stupid.
What
Really,
kind of
like
cheese
have
do you
like
even use at
Snickers
that point?
in your mag pouches instead of actual mags.
You're getting hangry. Eat a Snickers.
Hit that one.
God damn, that's fucking great, dude. That's such an awesome idea. You know what I mean?
So
Uh,
Officer McNasty,
I
dude,
know
I gotta
people
say,
IRL that keep Snickers on them in their tack gear, but we're not gonna go there.
love it.
so now I'm assuming you were military?
I'm an actual police officer.
Yeah, see, Mega was telling me about that.
I was trying to say that, but I kept getting cut off.
Yeah,
So-
Mega was telling me that. And when I first came to your channel, I thought it was Officer McNuggets. That's why I followed.
Oh, you followed
Who
for the
said I
And
nuggets,
then-
stayed
followed
for the
because of the
nasty.
Nuggets?
Yeah. And then I looked back and I was like, wait, that says McNasty. And I was like, well, the content's pretty fucking cool. So fuck it. Like, it might not be McNuggets, but it's dope content. You know what I mean?
If I gotta go get some McNuggets just for you, Grim, I'll do it.
Now, how long have you been
I see
streaming
you,
for?
Ledger, I see you.
I will make 1 year in October. Towards the end of October. I'm terrible and I don't remember the exact day, but October is my my month.
Well, I'll tell you what day right now.
He's
Accountage.
gonna go deep dive, pulling me up.
Exclamation accountage.
Oh, there we go. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
it
you
should
could.
be.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. I didn't think about that.
You can do that here.
You can, if you want. It should work. Oh no, you know what? I removed, my bad. My bad. Nope, don't bother.
I
I
turned
removed,
everything off.
I removed Stream Elements.
Hmm.
I removed it because I have a new bot with the biddies. Let's go, grits. Thank you so much. I removed Stream Elements because I got a new bot, which is Firebot. Fucking dope
feel
as
like-
fuck, bro.
feel
I
like
got it
we
right
should
here.
Love
just-
Firebot.
I want to say end of October.
So you created your account December 4th of 2020. And I'm assuming you started streaming towards the end of 2022.
Yes.
Yep. So we have you here. Yep, October 2022. So yeah, you're coming up on your 1 year. That's amazing, man. 580 followers, not bad. Averaging a 10. That's fucking great, man.
Yeah, for the amount of followers compared to viewers, that's really good, bro. Like really good.
I would say lately I've been less worried about followers. I mean, obviously there's always that push, you want to reach as many people as you can, but I've been more worried on people staying and interacting and hanging out with me versus how many people follow me. Because that's just a
Right.
number, like you guys have said multiple times. But ultimately it's about who hang out and who I can impact for me personally.
And we all know followers it's literally just a number.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. And I tell people this a lot. Like, so you need to build forward momentum. You got to build positive momentum in your channel. Okay. The only thing that follower goals are good for is building that positive momentum. Because when you're a newer streamer and you set your follower goal at, say, 100 followers, when you hit those 100 followers, you're like, fuck yeah, I hit my goal, right? Then you set another one, 150. And if you set 2 or 3 goals, I always tell people set 3 small goals and 1 large goal, right? So you go 100, 150, 300. I want to hit 500 by the end of the year. You're going to reach that 500 way before you even realize it. And that positive momentum, that's going to keep encouraging you to do more and do more and do more, right? Versus setting some outrageous fucking goal where you started streaming yesterday and you're going to be a partner by tomorrow. My only question
hate
is, what
seeing
kind
that.
of cocaine do you have and who did you buy it from?
I hate seeing that. Every time I see it, I'm like, ugh.
I was in a Discord. This guy said he like was saying that he wanted to be. He was on the path to partner, but like wasn't even affiliate yet. I was like, okay, like I love the ambition, but we gotta hit like little stuff first, man. Like
Let's get
so, but
affiliate.
let's hit affiliate. Let's get in there first, and then we'll reach those other numbers.
And you know what? The biggest thing,
chatter, welcome in.
the biggest
So-
thing is the ones who get affiliated, and then the next day they're on that partner grind.
Right. Right. I think for me, I had to shift focus, you know, because like you said, you make those goals, and I didn't want to get locked in on those goals. So I was like, well, I don't want to have just like one or two people watching. I want to make good content. I want to have people sticking around. So I've kind of switched how I do things. I do some community based stuff. I try to involve my community to kind of get people engaged and sticking around. So it puts us in those situations where like you kind of have to interact with me and get to know me a little bit versus just watching me game. Like you're kind of engaged with me at that point, and then it kind of like keeps you coming back, and it kind of, for me, it feels like it's been working to get people to stick around a little bit longer.
Ooh.
Let's go. Question from
Officer
chat.
McNasty, Queenie wants to know, what is the biggest thing that you have overcame with streaming?
Biggest thing I've overcame, before I was, like I said, I think I was too focused on certain aspects, like the followers, or you kind of get focused. You're like, oh, I lost this many followers, and it kind of like hurts you a little bit. Or you're like, oh, I don't think that I've been making good enough, like I don't think I've been putting out enough content or whatever. But just changing the way that I've been thinking about it and the way that I want to do it has helped me overcome like the follower thing, like because I've wanted to gain followers. Like obviously everybody wants to have the most followers on Twitch, but right now I want to increase my viewership. So I've kind of like laid off about it. If people follow me and come and hang out, like cool, like I'll introduce myself, everything like that. So I've just tried to change my mindset to focus on that 10 versus the 500 and however 80 whatever. So I'm focusing on the smaller, like keeping people around goal.
Well, it makes sense because if you look at it realistically, the viewership number is what's going to get you successful, not the followers.
Exactly.
Right? I know people that got fucking 8,600 followers and have 3 in their channel.
Right. So yeah, I mean, if I could, ideally, like I want to push to get that 10 up to 20, or like I want to start small and like say like 15, push that 10 from 10 to 15 and then get a work up to 20. And that's what I'm trying to do versus
Nice, Sham. Welcome in first time chatter.
push for like 1,000.
Sorry, Officer.
How do I keep attention?
I always want to make sure I'm introducing and welcoming new people.
Yeah, I like to do that too. Queenie, you asked how do I keep attention? I try to engage as much as I can. I like to talk to people, introduce myself. If I'm playing a game, like I played God of War recently, I try to talk throughout the game, and I try to like ask people, what armor set do we think is the best? What stats do we think are the best? Like just kind of like use your stream to interact with people. Or I have like set up interactive rewards, or you can set up interactive like games in your chat and everything like that. Just talking, sometimes talk to yourself when you game, like even if you're gaming offline, talk to yourself. I think that helps a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, something I learned the hard way after my first year is if you put the game before your chat, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle.
I'll tell you right now, I've died in Call of Duty numerous times because I was responding to chat. To me, I'm here to like be an entertainer and to perform for people. So I'm gonna put that above the gameplay. Like when I come in, I'm like, hey, I'm kind of funny and I'm okay at video games sometimes, but hopefully my personality keeps you around. That's kind of like how I kind of put it off. Like I'm not amazing at video games. like a Wish version of Tim the Tap Man, honestly.
Not a way.
Yo, the Jeep man isn't lying. I was in his stream the other day and watched this man crash his goddamn car while talking to chat.
Oh my god. It was
He's like
hilarious.
me. He's like me. Like the one day I was playing the crew too, and somebody popped in chat and said something, and I looked over at chat, and next thing I know, my car's upside down in the woods. I'm like, it's supposed to happen.
Restart.
Like,
I
yeah,
hit
like,
I hit a sign in Grand Theft Auto because I was reading chat and I shot out the window and died. so yeah.
that happened to me when I first played 5M. So how long did it take you to get affiliated?
Yeah, Dan, welcome in.
Honestly, not long. I had a huge support system at the beginning. I have a lot of friends, like kind of. I met a lot of people early on that
Holy
helped me out
shit.
tremendously. Whoa,
Oh,
going down. Yo, that's a
yo, my
that's
man
a
got the
lit.
pirates rushing across the
That is
water.
lit.
Fucking
I love
love
it.
that,
Dope,
bro.
dude. Now,
That's
if
the
that
new
one in the
rave.
front had a boner,
You would got smacked with it.
Instead of a sword, it was a pants
bullshit.
sword.
They would have lined up with your face.
Let's go.
Welcome in, Raiders. Always love to see that shit.
K9 Gizmo with the raid. Let's go. Let's give a shout out to K9 Gizmo.
I call
What's
him
up?
on Trashy Tastic stream being interviewed.
Oh, he's always with Trashy.
That was a really good interview.
It's
I
dude,
love trashy streams.
Yeah, Trashy does a lot of good interviews. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I've never
Well-
seen one of his interviews. I've only seen his engagement and his games that he plays with chat is awesome.
Trashy's, I think, one of the only people that I know that was able to fucking interview Johnny the Taco.
Yes. Yes. Now let's take
Because
off.
Johnny the
Mhm.
Taco is like that one stripper that everybody wants to hire. You know what I mean? But she's got really high standards. Look at Megan. Yeah, now you know how it feels, asshole. It's me.
Yeah. Whatever.
Um,
Hey, what it is.
Megan, what questions you got?
Bro, so what is okay, you have your obstacles, right? Like what is your obstacle with stream related to you being a police officer? Like where do you you ever like get into someone's stream like, oh my god, really? This should be fucking illegal. God damn it, if I could arrest you, I would.
My obstacle for streaming is consistency, I would say, because my schedule shifts so much. Like this week I've worked 3 different times. You know, we worked, what was it, 12, worked 12 to like 8, then we did 4 to midnight, and then we did 7 to 4 a.m. You know, so like I've worked 3 different time shifts this 1 week, so that's for me consistency. And as far as like whatever people do on the stream, I just let them do whatever. Somebody comes in and says something silly, I'm just like, hey, I don't let stuff bother me for the
So
most
what's
part.
with Opossum? Officer Old McPossum? What's up with that?
Officer Opossum.
What did he say? Oh, he subs in for me sometimes. So Pissed Off Possum's actually at my house right now. We're hanging out and drinking
He's
some
downstairs
beers.
talking shit in chat.
And the last couple of Mondays, so I do a thing called McNasty Monday where I like to, do a stream where I hang out with people, and he's been doing he's been taking over for me and doing McPossum Mondays or something like that.
Nice.
McPossum and Nasty Waifu.
Misfortune,
welcome in.
Let's go.
So let me ask you a question. As a police officer, is there things that you can't do on stream?
Yes, so we actually have like a social media policy and stuff like that. So I kind of got to be careful. I don't like hate speech, anything like that, like normal stuff, so I kind of have to stay away from that, and I can't there are certain people I just can't associate with like in real life. So I just have to kind of be careful what I do, what I say, because obviously this is all recorded and people can clip it and send it in to, they can figure out my department, they can send it in and stuff like that. So I just have to be careful and just mindful of what I'm saying and what I'm allowing to be said around me. You know, like I have to have like a zero tolerance for some things.
Makes sense. I mean, at the end of the
Excuse me.
day, it's you're held to a higher standard than most normal people. So,
All right, so
Hasdo keeps
yep,
asking,
I was
how
gonna
do
say
you deal with the haters?
thank
I
you.
don't, I mean, I don't let it bother me. I get a lot of hate at work as it
Well,
is.
why?
So I mean, I get all kinds of hate. People say all kinds of stuff about me, so I try not to let it I don't let it bother me, you know, for the most part. I'm used to hearing some pretty raunchy and foul stuff said to me. I've had people tell me that they wish my family dies and stuff like that, and I just kind of just let it go. You know, you can't let yourself get upset about it because ultimately they're just trying to work you up, and then once you get worked up, they win.
Right. Yeah, I see that a lot.
Huge facts.
So, so we wanted to bring up something different than what we normally bring up in an interview. Grim had brought up, Grim and I had talked about this at some point,
There she is
and
herself,
Lola, let's go, Lola. So,
our
so
number one fan.
Lola's amazing. She's always here at every fucking podcast. You can't, that's a big. Hey, Grim, just do exclamation point shout out for her, please. Um, so Officer Manassi, here's an off-brand typical question that we would ask because we want to focus our questions to be more personalized, right? So like
Okay.
kind of hit you in a different way. So, what are your thoughts on police officers that are immigrants or immigrants that are automatically being police officers? Grim, can you elaborate more on that because you were talking about
So,
that the other day.
yeah, so I read an article. Now, I know here where I live, it is something that they are looking to institute soon. I read an article stating that they are allowing immigrants that don't have papers to become police officers. So you could get a ticket from somebody who is not legally supposed to be here. Now,
Yikes.
I just seen
Yikes!
uh
First response. Yikes!
yeah, I just got an email, right, about
Thanks,
job
Lexi. You're
openings in
welcome.
my area, and the local police department is hiring people with absolutely no law enforcement skill.
I
Okay,
mean,
and
For how much an hour?
it's honestly, I made the same amount when I worked for Lehigh Law. Yeah, Lehigh Law Enforcement. I made fucking $14 an hour,
Jesus,
and
that's not even
it's
minimum
like
wage here.
16. It's like 16 to $18 an hour to be a cop, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna get shot. I'm good.
so like my question is, are they doing it in a way for them to like get their papers? Does that make sense? Like, are they using it as a tool for them to like? Is it like kind of like a work visa kind of thing, or I don't know the particulars.
I live in a red
It's a
state gizmo.
it's a strange question. I've never heard of that. I
Right. And
feel like
that's exactly why I wanted to bring it up because it's something different and it hit me on a different level. And I'm like, bro, that's a perfect question to ask Officer McNasty.
I I honestly don't know. Like, I mean, how do I feel about it? Like as a person, I feel
In
like it's a
general,
little
like
weird. I would want
however
that
you want
person
to
to
answer it.
be. I feel like as a person, because I can't really speak on it from like a law enforcement standpoint because
Understood?
it's a little I have certain rules that I have to follow myself, but as a person, it's a little different. Now if they were working and like the department was helping them obtain their citizenship and everything like that, then I understand that way. But if they're just kind of using them as like, I don't want to say cannon fodder, but like as like cheap help, I don't feel like that's fair. You
I'm,
know what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
I'm gonna tell you right now, like real shit. All jokes aside, you ain't writing me a ticket for doing 130 and a 65 if you're illegal. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
That's like getting pulled over by college security. Ain't happening. It's not happening.
Yo,
I'm
like you
running
had to throw out that number.
Um,
I'm doing 130 to 60.
because
that's a
I
strange.
barely wait. Officer McNasty, you're not nowhere near Pennsylvania, are you?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. I don't do anywhere near under fucking 90. Pretty much anywhere I go. You know what I mean?
I'm in the South, so you're safe.
I just had to make sure you weren't anywhere near fucking where I was because I have to change that up. You know what I mean?
2 days later, Grim gets pulled over by Officer McNasty.
I'll be pissed, dude. I'm recording it. It's going on Twitch. Fuck that.
Gotcha.
Got pulled over.
I just did an interview, God damn it.
That is one ticket that I would gladly fucking pay. If I got pulled over by you, I would encourage that ticket. You know
I would
what I'm
already
saying?
like have your license picture pulled up, and I would approach the car and just be like, "How you doing, sir? My name's Officer McNasty," and you just be like, "Wait, what?"
I just interviewed you. You can't do this. What up, Kiwi?
Exactly.
That bullshit.
Jeep Man's asking what state you're in.
Louisiana.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
That's
This man
dude.
spends more time pulling
Guys,
over
beyond that,
alligators and
we're not getting into any more specifics. This man has a legit job. We're not gonna, you know.
Yeah, that's the most I'll say is the state. It's a big state, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
if it was like Delaware, I would have been like, Wisconsin.
Okay, so being in Louisiana, have you ever been? Okay, have you ever been to New Orleans?
Have I ever been? I visited Bourbon Street once. You know, you have to go kind of if you live like
That's
near
that's
the
like a
area.
bucket list thing. It's like you have to go at least once in your lifetime, right?
It's like the most famous street in the world. You kind of have to go. You know.
so Queenie says, how do you deal with heavy cases? Like, how do you shake it off?
May I self promo a little? Is
Yeah,
that
by all
Absolutely.
means.
Absolutely.
So myself and another guy that I work with, we do a podcast. And we actually talk about how we deal with stuff like that. It's you know, you kind of rely on your other officers who've been through it, or you kind of just bottle up a little bit, or you just go home and you sit and you like have just like a long, you just kind of sit there. I haven't really had anything that I've seen a lot, but I haven't really had anything that I couldn't deal with. Like I know people who have seen children in bad situations and stuff like that. I haven't had to deal with that, which I'm super grateful for. But as far as like hard stuff, you know, you kind of just like talk to your brothers, or you like rely on your fellow officers, and they get you through it. We have something called Officer Assistance Program, and you can reach out to anybody, and they can talk to you, and it's completely confidential, and it's for mental health.
I
ETO
just
Productions is McNasty's podcast, by the way. Okay.
Yes.
I just watched a video of a officer from Georgia had stopped a kid and his girlfriend from speeding. They were doing 90 and 45, I think.
It's a rough video.
And it was he had a Cinderella license. He was only allowed to drive up until a certain time. And it was about an hour after his time limit. He got stopped, and he cut him a huge break on the ticket and was like, "You need to slow it down." And then not even 5 minutes later, after he let the guy go, this same car was totaled. It crashed into a wall, killed both the driver and his girlfriend.
Oh.
What I like the most about that video, not to cut you off, go ahead, Grim.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I said what I like the most about that video is like how much attention the rank paid to. Oh, he just dealt with these people, and they were worried about like his mental well-being, because that could be a lot. That could be a lot. Because you're like, I just tried to like get them home, like.
And what was crazy is like the girlfriend was trying to take all responsibility, right? Like she was like, "Oh, it's my fault. It's this. It's that." And like, you know, she tried taking the whole heat for the boyfriend, and then not even 15 minutes later, like it's game over, you know. And it's like, as somebody who, like, I used to do a lot of street racing, okay, back years ago, and I actually used to do a lot of street racing with cops, right? Believe it or not, some of the cops up here got some really sick, fast cars. And those are the ones that instead of getting a wife, they buy a GTR and do a turbo swap.
That's nice.
And one of the craziest things that like these guys have taught me is if you're going to commit to speeding, commit to speeding to where nobody's going to be affected but yourself. You know,
Yeah.
a cop. I've had cops in Georgia flash their lights at me and tell me to slow down, and I'm doing $120. They didn't even pull out the chaser; just flash their lights and the siren a little bit.
Like,
I slow down, you know. And it's like if you're out there and you're driving like an asshole, don't do it in traffic. You know, if you're trying to test out your car and do whatever, you know, if you're quote unquote car enthusiast, do it in a setting to where the only person that's going to be fucked over is yourself.
Also,
know
don't
that-
drive outside of your skill capacity.
And that's exactly my point. Like if you just bought the car today and you don't know how it handles, Jeep man, you need to calm down. If you are if you just got the car, you don't know how it handles. You know, it's a rear wheel drive and it's snowing out. Don't do 95. Okay, you don't know how it handles. You don't know how to drive a rear wheel. You know, but me personally, like I've always been into cars. It's always been my thing, and I've always driven a car just to try to figure out the limitations of the vehicle. You know,
man says obey all laws.
Yeah, that's why I said calm down. I've watched you race, bro. You don't obey shit. What's a Cinderella license? A Cinderella license is a license that children get that states that they can. What's the time on that? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I think they have to. It's like 9 or 10. Basically you have a curfew. Like
Around here
you
it's
have
9.
like Cinderella. You couldn't be out past a certain time, or else you turn back into the pumpkin or whatever. It's the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
It's a curfew license. It's a license pretty much stating that you're under the age of 18 until this time.
Just like you can't when you're 16, you're not supposed to have
Correct.
like
Very
X
safe and
amount
safe.
of people in the car and stuff like that.
Well, I thought when you were 16, you had to be accompanied by an adult.
Right.
When I was 16, I could drive by myself.
Okay, so here we go. Contagious said, I want to know more about what it took to get where you are, and what advice would be to streamers starting out. So let's start out with the first half of that. What did it take for you to get to where you are today?
I spent a lot of time in other people's streams, like you guys were talking about earlier. Recently it's been kind of hard to jump into people's streams and show the support that I would like. But when I started off, I was able to put a lot of time in doing all of that kind of things, like popping into people's streams, showing support, and consistency. I was lucky enough to be in a position at work where I was able to be consistent enough to say, I stream same time, and I met a lot of people that helped me out as well. I had a lot of friends help me out. So I would like to give a shout out to all those people that helped get me where I am, because that's why I try to keep the mindset that I have, and I try to help anybody, because I wouldn't be here without that help.
Is Miss McNasty your wife?
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Hey.
Welcome in, girlfriend.
Wait. Did you hear how he said that?
Hey.
Hey. So I like the
joke.
troll. I like the troll the people that are in the chat, so I can spot snakes. You get me, Mega. Look, there you go.
Yeah.
She said, hey. All right, there you go. Now let's move on to the second part of that question there. So the second part of the question, if I can find it again, Spoken Silence, welcome in. What advice would you give to streamers, people just starting out?
People just starting out, I would say, stay true to you. Don't do something just because you think it's gonna get you famous, or it's gonna get you viewers or follows or anything like that. Stay true to you, do what you enjoy, and by doing that, I think you'll attract the people that want to stick around, because you'll be able to be the most genuine version of yourself, and people can read that. They can feel that, they can figure that out. If you're playing a game that you don't like because you think it's going to get people to watch you, you're not going to have fun, and you're not going to get people watching. But if you're playing a game that you love, people are going to they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's really enjoying this game. He's he's more comfortable. You can talk to him, stuff like that.
So I just want to add on to that real quick. Don't dick ride other people's content. What works for me does not work for Mega. What works for Mega will not work for Officer McNasty.
I mean, you
If
don't
you
see
guys,
either of these two motherfuckers doing trouble. Just saying.
yeah. If you go into somebody's channel and you see somebody doing something in their channel that you feel is interesting or amazing or you really enjoy it, there's no harm with taking the idea and making it your own. Okay? But if you go into somebody's channel and they say, for example, for every 3 gifted subs, I'll chug a beer. I got 20 beers.
Thank you for that, Paul.
And you watch them go through a whole 20 pack in an hour, and you're like, holy shit. Don't go to the liquor store or the beer store, buy a 24 pack, and then fire up your stream and say, for every 3 gifted, I'm going to drink 24 beers. Because you might be stuck with beer for a while. You know what I mean? Like, just because it works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Make everything your own. Okay? Make it unique. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people they tend to copy other people's content and it just doesn't work. So we got,
if I may, Queenie has asked a question a couple times and I'd like to try to address it for her.
yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Which one? Because the one I'm looking at right now, she wants to see Grim do a trouble shuffle and say,
Not happening. Are you talking about people talking badly about officers?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask you that as well.
So for me, I think that's why we started the podcast, to show that like we're people too, like outside of uniform. Like, I'm silly, I'm goofy, I like to play spooky games with my friends. I like to, just have a good time. So I like to try to be relatable to people. So the way that I deal with it is I don't get defensive. I just say, if somebody asks me about a situation, the best thing I can say is I wasn't there. Based off of, if it's a body camera, based off this camera, this is what I see. But I wasn't there because a lot of situations go based off of like what you were feeling and what was happening in that moment. So I wasn't there to know what they were feeling, and that may not be how I felt. So I'm not going to speak badly, but I'm going to use my actions to show you that not all police are like that. And so that's why I'm not afraid to say like I am a real life police officer, because the way I portray myself is like funny, goofy, like I like to have a good time and just hang out and vibe with people.
I feel like that's like with anything else in real life. You know what I mean? Like, there's cool cops and there's like this dickhead asshole fucking piece of shit fucking cop.
And there's people that
you can't justify or judge. You can't judge one person for everything, for the whole group, right? It's like you can't be mad at one dickhead ass jerk off cop because there's probably a million cool cops. Come on now.
I'll say
not just that, but can we be honest with ourselves and say that certain police officer content is only utilized to twist a specific narrative? Okay, how often do you see or hear over the radio, it comes by saying police officers of, Lick a lot of dicks, New Jersey, they're out there playing basketball with the kids or playing football with the kids. You don't ever hear that, right? But if it's something that will twist a narrative and that will cause a division, that's what you're going to hear about. Okay?
Oh my God,
that's
this white cop was in a black neighborhood and said the N-word. Oh my God.
Yeah, like you're only hearing of the negatives, right? Because this is what we need to promote that idea that cops are bad. Cops are they're not good for you. You can't go to cops.
Right.
I'm a firm believer in go ahead and defund the police, and I'm gonna fucking rob you. And who are you gonna call? Okay? Go ahead. Just like any other type of person that you deal with in life.
I mean,
There's
if you
good
look
people
at
and there's bad people.
and if you look at Seattle, they've pushed out a lot of their law enforcement. They're offering like crazy incentives for people to come be the police there, because they've pushed out the law enforcement and now they're realizing like, hey, we shouldn't have done that, So there's repercussions and
Dude,
stuff
in
like that.
Seattle, oh my God, when I was out there, it was fucking crack country, USA.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, what's my opinion on security officers having guns?
That's a good idea because when I worked for Lehigh Law Enforcement, we were armed security guards.
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to skip that question, Queenie. I'm sorry. I have good and bad opinions on it.
I mean, I'm Act 240, so I'm like after the military, I went and got my Act 240. Okay, which allows me to carry. I know a lot of the different things, but I know here where I live, the local law enforcement did not like us carrying. It was an issue.
I don't. So like, if it's, I like the idea of having backup out there because I've been in some situations where it's like, yo, I need some backup right now. I've been there. You're fighting with somebody for 5 minutes, waiting on your closest backup to get there. It's terrifying. If you've never had to do that, it's terrifying. So like knowing that, there are people out there that have your back is nice, but I also want those people to be trained and understand law and the Constitution at the same time. I'm very much a constitutional police officer. I like to make sure I keep everybody's rights maintained, I guess is the best way to say it. I do not and I will not wrongfully do something to somebody, and I don't agree with that, and security officers may not have that training, and that's the only thing with that would worry me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel some security officers get a little ahead of themselves, and they're like, "Listen, I'm a security guard," and I'm like, "And like, what exactly does that mean? Like, if you're a security guard and your shirt's untucked, you look a mess." Nobody's
give me a
really.
ticket. I'll wipe my ass with that shit and throw it in your face.
Yeah, nobody's really gonna take you serious. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna play the part, dress the part. That's all I ask.
Yeah, if you're gonna put on a professional uniform and portray yourself like that, act professional, be professional, look professional, and know what you're talking about. Don't just I can do this because I can, because that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Big
so that's my thoughts on that. Do I have a game that I enjoy off stream right now? No. I don't really play games off stream. If I'm streaming, I'm gaming. If I'm not, I'm hanging out with my family.
Love that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people like they game like 24/7 and they're like, "Oh my God, let me stream it." And they're like, "No, stop, don't."
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I like to I try
don't
my
do that to
best because,
yourself.
like I said, with the podcast and the stream, a lot of my time is taken up. So I like to try to create time. So Sundays, usually don't stream on Sundays unless like I haven't streamed all week. But like I try to keep Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday for me and my family.
Yeah, and that's family time's amazing. I mean,
you gotta have personal time, right?
Exactly.
very true. But if you don't take time to yourself and you're all about streaming 24/7, like you're gonna get lost in streaming, and then you're gonna be one of those people that are like, "Oh, my wife left me. I can't believe it." And I'm like, "I can. You were live for 96 fucking hours. No wonder she left your ass." You know what I mean? Fuck, dude.
I don't get into
Big
politics, Queenie. That's the easiest way to answer that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about politics on Twitch anyway. I mean, I do because fuck Joe Biden, but you're not supposed to.
No, I don't get into politics at all. I do my job. What's the word that I'm looking for? Undiscriminately. Yeah.
Oh, you can make up your own words here.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, no, I do my job with like if you're breaking the law, you're breaking the law. I gave a 60-year-old lady a citation on her birthday, which was also Valentine's Day. So
Oh
I would have
Jesus!
too. I would have too. Reckless driving, right?
it was following too close. She rear-ended
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Reckless
Oh,
driving. Fucking old people.
see, at least it was following too close and not something else. It could have been worse.
So that's a
Could've been
good
worse. Could've
question.
went to jail.
Crazy Kiwi says, "Do you face any drama or judgment from friends and family for your chosen career path? If so, how do you deal with it?"
No, I don't. I don't like drama. My family supports it. Most of my friends support it. People here on Twitch that I've met support me. Um, and I think it's the way that I carry myself that allows people to do so. Because I try to carry myself as professional as I can, but also I'm goofy and I like to have a good time. So like that's who I am. And I know people from college that I've known for years that don't like the police, and they made it clear after I left. I just don't talk to those people, Like there's no need to argue. If you have an opinion, you have your mind made up. There's no need to argue with you. It's okay. You can have your opinion, but you know me better than that. So
Oh, kind of welcome in. Hey, we got a good one. I like this one. So what are your long-term goals, buddy?
long-term goals. I honestly would, if I could make this a profession, I would. Um,
Says
mostly
everyone
to
on
get,
Twitch.
yeah, right. Well, I think my
Let's be
reasons for
real.
that, right. I'm just saying, like, if I could, I would, because it would get me out of law enforcement. It would allow me to do some things like at home. My job wouldn't be as risky, stuff like that. So that would be ideal. Um,
Gotcha.
but honestly, like I'm 1 year in, and I think I'm just gonna keep pushing, trying to hit my short-term goals, and obviously, strive to just hit as high as I can. But for now, I'm focusing on short-term goals, and I think once I get a little bit further, I'll assess and see where I'm at, see how I'm progressing, and make some longer-term goals.
I like that.
Correct.
Um,
Best
All right,
benefit of
Mars.
being an officer, I get free McDonald's sometimes.
Ivory Mars, have a
Like, what?
wonderful
Okay,
night.
okay. So if you're getting free McDonald's, when are you going? Are you going for breakfast or lunch?
Um, it depends, right? So I have this gas station that I really like to go get breakfast from, and it's fire. So I'll go get breakfast from there, and they'll hook me up. I've been going there for years. And then like I'll go and I'll hit up like McDonald's, and I'll go home with like spending nothing for the day on some food.
Nice,
Let me
nice.
ask you this question, and this is the last question I want to ask pertaining to the law enforcement aspect. Um, do you cut breaks for veterans? What's good, Tiny?
Hey,
Tiny.
if I can, if I can. So unfortunately, with body cameras, a lot of discretion has been removed. Um, so there's some things we can have discretion towards, and some things that are like, I'm sorry, like I have to do my job in this aspect. So if I can, I will. My grandpa was in the military. I have several friends in the military. So like I strongly support them. So if it's like a small citation or something, I pull you over. I'll be like, hey, slow down, whatever. Like, thank you for your service. Have a good day. Stuff like that.
Well,
Gotcha.
I had
Right.
gotten pulled over by where I live. I allegedly ran a red light. I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, and he pulled me over, gave him my information. He came back. He gave me a citation. It was only for like $50. It wasn't,
Ooh,
it wasn't anything major.
Queenie's coming
And
in with the hot topics.
I
Jeez,
leave where I
Queenie.
was at, right? I leave where I was at, and he pulls me over again, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I want to apologize for the citation." He said, "I didn't realize you were a veteran until after I had given your information back." He was like, "If you plead not guilty, I'll drop the charge. And I was like, no, you
Can't believe how
won't.
you
Like, I
did that.
earned that ticket. Like, that's my ticket. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a veteran doesn't mean I should get off, because I allegedly ran a red light. I was like, to be honest with you, the light was yellow when I went under it. Why, to me, I didn't think I ran a red light. To me, I think I just aggressively made it through a yellow.
Aggressively made it through a yellow.
Well,
Aggressively.
let's call it what it is. When you go from
The
30 to
wording,
50 to
the
get to a
wording is
yellow,
so funny when it comes to Grim. Like his wording for things is like, really? Did you just fucking say that?
when you go from 30 to 50 to get to a yellow, I would call that aggressive. You know what I mean? It was only second gear, right? But at the end of the day, I didn't
For
want to
you.
have to wait. It's a stupid red light. They didn't even consult me when they put the fucker in. So, like, be happy that I sped up to make it and didn't stop.
It's like that episode of Family Guy where the lady goes, "Good luck, everybody else," and just turns. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh god,
Yeah.
I don't remember the episode. She's
I
like,
love
"Good luck,
Family
everybody
Guy.
else," and just
Oh, here.
Yeah. Queen, to be honest with you, the
drop
hard
the
topics,
beard.
the hard topics are the best. But if we're gonna be completely honest, some of these questions you're asking, due to his job, he can't answer them, and
Yeah,
I
and
would
we're not
gladly give my opinion, but on Twitch, that's not able to be done.
right.
Thank you for that, Grim.
Yo,
Twitch
and
Twitch
we're
has
not.
a very very tight leash on what you can and cannot discuss, and something like that is, I mean, you're talking about. There's really no way to go about that conversation in a manner that's not going to upset
Somebody.
most
If not
people
everybody.
in 2023.
Not
Right.
that old.
I mean, 2023 is probably the softest motherfuckers that were ever made.
Oh my god.
Right? I've seen ice cream
I'm
that's
ashamed.
tougher.
Oh my
I'm
god,
ashamed.
I'm getting roasted in your chat right now.
No, Queenie, you're good. I'm just
You're good.
letting you know that. I'm just letting you know that some questions, they're really good questions. Like you're coming with the smoke, but
they're awesome questions. Don't get us wrong.
Queenie,
like,
this would
we
be a
gotta-
good
we gotta take
conversation we
care-
could have not recorded and in
can-
person.
Like this is like for us dealing with what we're dealing with a podcast is that we not only have to protect ourselves, we have to protect the interviewee, and that's part of it. You know
Thank
what I'm
you,
saying?
guys.
We're not gonna do that to him.
Amen, Ben. Yeah, the last thing we want to promote his channel on Twitch. We don't want to promote his firing from the department. You know.
Right.
Let me make partner first.
Yeah,
said,
if he
make partner.
if he wants to get fired, let him do it his way. God damn it.
I got so my beard routine. I shower sometimes. I was just trying to hit some of these questions I saw that were pretty funny.
Okay, so here's one that I actually like a lot. Okay. What age bracket are you in? 20s, 30s, or 40s?
30s.
Oh, I was gonna say, let us guess.
Oh, well, you can guess how old I am. I'm in the 30s.
I mean,
though.
honestly, I'm gonna say you're 34.
Damn, do I look old?
Early 30s. Early.
34 is not old, asshole. I'm
I want
37.
to say like 30, 31, 32. He's new into
30.
his 30s.
I'm 31. I'm a baby
Yeah,
30.
I knew it.
I'm a baby 30.
Time out. He practically gave it to you. You can't even be proud about that.
Yeah, I did give it to you.
I said 34. He's like, I look that old, and I'm over here like, I'm gray as fuck.
Oh man, I can't wait to retire. I have so long.
At
I've
31.
been a police officer for 7.5 years, so I have a while.
He's trying to retire at 32, guys. Help him out.
K9. I'm assuming by the name K9 Gizmo, I'm assuming that you were an officer yourself. And if that's the case, guys, for anybody who is in chat that is an officer, was an officer, I really do want to say, guys, thank you for the service that you guys provide.
Yes.
Because to be honest with you, you guys put your life on the line, and in some instances, it's not for the best pay. It's not for what's best for you guys. And it's just like being in the
30 years.
military. I appreciate the service you guys do.
30 years. See, and not only that, but it's like, the the shit you guys deal with as police officers. The shit you guys deal with as police officers, like you guys deal with a lot of shit.
Yeah, the
Like,
first time somebody spit on my shirt, I'm knocking their fucking teeth out.
it's just amazing. It's like what you're able to tolerate and deal with at a certain time,
If
like
you've
that you're
never
not
been spit
ready,
on,
that you're not.
it's awful.
Oh, I've been
Listen,
spit on, and it ended up with me going to jail for the night.
Yeah, imagine being spit on and you just can't really do anything about it. You just look at them like, "Yep, thanks for that. Appreciate that." Shouldn't have.
Watch out for the fur missile. That's a sex joke.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
all right. No, I'm not going to ask
From
the
Bob.
question. Never mind.
Don't encourage that shit.
Never made a million look so good. That's funny.
Pissed off possum. Depends on who's spitting on me, though. Touche.
I mean,
Touche.
really, at that point, you gotta say, how are they spitting?
I have a funny story about being spit on by somebody. It was a
Alright.
friend. It was all right, I'm just gonna tell you. In the academy,
I'm not
one
gonna
of my
tell you.
friends,
Fuck it.
I don't care. In the academy, one of my friends was like, "I'm gonna spit on you," and I was like, "Do it." And I opened my mouth, and he spit in my mouth, and I was like, "That happened. That was fucking gross."
I don't even know if I would tell that story.
Oh, it happened.
Terrible.
It was no, that happened.
I know your girl's like, I ain't kissing you for a week.
She said, you."
Insane Joker's like, be right back. That shit was hot. Your soul tied now.
Oh my god, I didn't even think
Pissed
about
off
that.
says so jealous right now. What the fuck?
This is that turn that you guys were talking about the other day. Like
Yeah,
the conversation is slowly turning.
Yeah, until you catch and spit in the mouth.
And it was one time, okay?
you
One
did
time,
it to
guys.
yourself. You did it to yourself, bro.
Instead of one time at band camp, it's one time at police camp.
One time in the academy.
Yeah. I slipped and fell on a 5D Maglite flashlight, and it went all the way in.
Miss McNasty said one time too many.
Yeah. Oh my god. What a talent for an old man to have. Jesus.
Man, they called me Papaw in my community. I'm Papaw. I don't know how, but
Yo, Crisp, I can't even believe you just said that.
he does. Possum does. He's right there.
That is fucking great. Bob says, okay, this is not my show. I'm out.
Duh.
So let's spin back into Twitch, right?
Okay.
So from a Twitch standpoint, what made you come to Twitch to stream?
Good one.
Honestly, I would say ignorance for other streaming platforms. I only knew I could stream from Twitch. I didn't know of like the other ones. I don't think Kick was around. I didn't know you could stream from YouTube, or else maybe I would have focused a little bit more on the YouTube gaming. I don't have a Facebook, so I can't do Facebook gaming. So I really just kind of came here because I knew a couple people that streamed on Twitch. I followed them, and then I was like, hey, I'll start streaming. So I started with a PlayStation and a PlayStation 5 camera.
Now you're a PC gamer now, or
I have
PS gamer now.
I have a PC, I have a PlayStation, and I have an Xbox. So I kind of bounce around. I have different games on some things, but I'll play like some games on PlayStation and then some games on my PC. It just kind of depends on what it is. But it's opened me into the world of the PC and like building all of this crazy stuff.
Now, if you had to pick one console that was your favorite, what would it be?
I love my PlayStation. Honestly,
See,
I
knew there was something about you I didn't like. I mean, we'll get past it.
PlayStation.
I was an Xbox guy for years. I've been an Xbox guy since
PlayStation over Xbox.
COD 4. But once I got my PlayStation, I have the Xbox Series S, and like once I got the PlayStation, I was like, oh my god, I love it.
Well, see, for me, it's For whatever reason with Mega's voice doesn't come through like super fucking loud when we game together. But I got another buddy of mine on PlayStation, and if we try to play games together, he's so goddamn loud. I just want to reach to the fucking mic and choke him.
Yeah,
Because it's like I can turn
depends
him
on the
down as
headset.
much as I want, and it's terrible.
Still loud. Like maybe it's his microphone. Maybe he's got a shitty mic.
Yeah, I don't
Depends on
know.
the headset. I always say it. Depends on the headset.
I don't know. It annoys the fuck out of me though. Like it really drives me absolutely fucking bonkers.
Queenie, what made me want to become a streamer? I just kind of full sent it. Just like I was just like, let's go, let's have fun, let's try it.
I mean, there was no like, okay,
Leak his
this
height.
guy's doing it. I can do it.
Yeah, it was. I played with a couple people who streamed, and they were like, oh, let's, you should do it. Like you're entertaining, and I was like, all right, I'll try. So I made a channel and started streaming.
So Contagious has a really good goddamn question. Who are you learning from the most right now on Twitch, and what do you like that someone is doing?
Oh man,
Ooh, like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous that I never came up with that question.
Right,
That's a
that's
damn
a
good
who am
question.
I
Let me
learning
write that
from
shit
the
down.
most?
Stole it.
Okay, I will
Really?
say, I learned a lot from one of my friends in a gaming community that we're in. Her name's Clara. Shout out to her. She taught me a lot about Twitch and a lot about, like channel development, and she's helped me out on various different ways. She's not streaming like right now, but she helped me out a lot. And like so I ask her questions like often. I'm like, "Hey, I'm having an issue with this. How do we fix it?" So she's kind of helped me. And what do I like that someone else is doing? Oh Lord. I don't know. So the person that comes to mind, his name is right above Contagious, is Pissed Off Possum. He's been putting himself into like a knifing community on Call of Duty. And so he's kind of been building a community around that, and he's been gaining followers and viewership from that. So he's been doing pretty good in my eyes as far as like finding a community, getting himself into it, and like marketing himself as such. And I think he's been killing it.
And it's again, that's something along the lines of putting yourself out there in a situation that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I mean? Like if you're not the type of person, like I don't play Call of Duty that much. I literally when I play Call of Duty, it's simply because I want people to see how much I suck. And there's a clip going around where I sniped a guy out of the helicopter. Now, the helicopter was parked underneath me. It was a lucky shot. But in my argument, it was my last shot. So fuck you. It was great. Okay.
The last melon.
Yeah. It was my last opportunity at doing something successful in my life. Now, granted, my parents didn't give a shit, but I was proud of it. You know what I mean? And my son thought it was a pretty cool shot too. Even though my son plays better than I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I get my girlfriend's son is way better than me at Fortnite. I pretend like he's not, but honestly, he kills it. He's 6 or not 6, 8. Why did I think he was
It's
6?
the kids, man. The kids
Math
are
is
good
hard.
at Fortnite. So it's like when
so good.
when you're playing Fortnite and you crash a kid, you're like, you kid.
Dude, he'll get like 10 or 15 kills by himself, and I'm like, how the hell did you just get 10 or 15 kills?
Right.
And they do that shit on builds too. Like these little kids are a new breed. They're out here building Trump Towers in like 13 seconds, and you're like, yo, can you fucking stop? Like I'm about to ground you. And when they're not playing Fortnite, they're watching Fortnite videos.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like my son is 6, and my son will come in and be like, "Hey, Dad, you know what characters are coming to Fortnite?" And I'm like, "I'm too sober for this shit."
Does your kid go, "Hey, look, the guy from Fortnite," and you're like, "No, that's Master Chief. That's not the guy from Fortnite. Are you serious?" Like, he does that all the time. I'm like, that's somebody else.
My son literally like everything. Like me personally, to play Fortnite, I have to drink myself to like a 14-year-old's level. and then I can play Fortnite with a straight face. I can't play Fortnite sober. I just can't do it.
I like to get in there when I can, but I'm just like I'm not good enough for this anymore.
Yeah,
So,
honestly,
so
I tried it just because of other people playing it. I wanted to see if I could play it.
Insane
what's a
Joker asked,
game?
"What do I?" Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He asked what, or they asked, I'm not sure. What I
Me,
do after
yeah,
a long shift. I have a decent drive home, like 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. So I'll listen to a podcast, and just try to relax and decompress a little. Pretty simple explanation aside from gaming.
nice. So my question: what is a retro game that you would love to see reconfigured and updated to bring into now?
A
Damn.
retro game? What do we consider? What are we considering
It
like
could be Super
retro?
Mario Brothers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something old school that you loved a lot that you'd like to see updated and played now,
Updated. I would really
brought
enjoy
current.
if they updated Twisted Metal.
No shit. Yeah.
Dude, if they updated Twisted Metal, mostly because I've been seeing the
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 TV
the
show.
show that I want to watch it so bad.
It's
But I'm like,
great.
damn, if they could update Twisted Metal, bring that back, I'd for sure get in on that. Twisted Metal 4 I played a lot.
Okay.
Doom,
Have you
Street
played
Fighter.
Crossout yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
Crossout. We all play on PC. Crossout is literally like the closest you're gonna get to Twisted Metal right now. And you
I
build your
think so,
own
but
war
that's a good
vehicle,
one.
and
Huh.
you drive around. It's fucking addicting, man. It is addicting.
And I'm just now finding out about this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm
I was
I have Steam up right now.
I was gonna
He's
stream.
looking.
If you decide to get into it, let me know. Like we'll run with you. Like I was gonna stream it tonight, but I didn't have time. But it's a pretty damn fun game. Like I can't complain. Um, so Queenie wants to know what is the best stream you had.
Um so what do you are you saying in my opinion what's the best stream that I've had? Because or are we talking like just
By
specifically
your
numbers
standard,
by my
Missile
standard?
Command. I don't
Um
remember that one, Gizmo.
man, I'm honestly like here recently I've had some really good streams. I would say
Like
my
overall,
first I did a 24-hour
overall,
stream.
what was your best stream?
I would say my 24-hour stream I was able to maintain a viewership of like 13 or 14, and I think for that long I think that that's pretty good. And I was able to get like I got rated by a few good people. I made some connections. I had a good time. I think that it was fun. It was a learning experience. It was just an overall good time. Like I had, I got to game with a bunch of my friends. I got to, I jumped up a bunch of follows. I got rated. I think it was like a rate of like 80 something. I think that's my highest raid so far. So it was like a rate of like 80 something. So that was really cool to be able to have like that happen. And so I would say that would probably be like my best stream so far.
now how do your cop friends feel about you being a streamer?
Some of them laugh. Some of them laugh. I actually know a couple that do stream. But some of them are like,
Nice.
why do you do that? I'm like, because man, like, what do you do? Go home and drink Crown Royal? Like,
Jerk off?
yeah, like I go
Your
home.
wife's new towels?
I'm like, I go home and play video games and I stream it where I have the potential to like, maybe make some money doing so where otherwise I would just be doing it just by myself. Like, I get to at least meet people and play with my friends and, maybe make $1 or $2 playing it. So that's what I
I'm
thought.
reading some of the comments.
Old people music? What is old
Possum
people?
says the
Listen,
drive to his house has a
eight six
nice
seven
bridge,
five three
gorgeous
zero nine.
view.
That's all I gotta say.
It's six. Oh my God! Gizmo said "fucking missile command."
Yeah.
Damn, that's old.
That's super old. Love it.
I may have went too far back. Contagious says, wait. Yeah, Contagious says, do you have anything coming up on Twitch that you are looking forward to or any exciting plans for the future?
That's funny that she asked that. Her and I are actually planning like a 24-hour Halloween kind of sub-a-thon slash just streaming for 24 hours. It's gonna be like the end of the month, so it'll be around my 1 year anniversary. So I was like, I'll stream 24 hours with you. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna have a good time, play some video games, and just like try to stick it out together for 24 hours and see what we can do. Maybe play some Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna try to convince her to play Call of Duty because I think it'll be hilarious because she doesn't play first person shooters.
You got me beat, man. The longest I've streamed for was 18 hours, and that was an accident.
Let me warn everybody: if you upload your content to YouTube, YouTube does not support 24-hour streams. Do not find out the hard way. I lost my entire 24-hour stream content because it did not upload it. They can only do 12 hours at a time. I think 12 hours is max.
Mega, what you got there? What you got there, Mega?
Guys. Who loves Halloween up in here, right?
Okay. I mean,
yeah,
everybody
I love Halloween.
Besides Halloween, there's a movie out there called The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if you've heard of it, right? But
Once
we
or
have
twice.
a very special guest star that just came out of nowhere. He's been lurking in the shadows. He wants to say hi. Oogie
Jesus.
boogie, motherfuckers. Oogie boogie.
This man has a oogie boogie.
I like the fact that your girl just answered for you.
Wait, what? Oh, I will not wear the Sailor Moon. I don't even know. To be honest, like I've heard of Sailor Moon, but I don't watch anime. I have something tight, Mega, that one of my viewers got from me. they made me a donut. They crocheted me a donut.
Dude,
fucking dope.
That is fucking hilarious.
That is fucking dope.
So I got
Let me ask you a question. Did you know that you were getting that?
Yeah, we had talked about it because they I was like, hey, if you make me something, I'll put it in my chat and everything like that. So like we had talked about it, but she had offered also.
My baby
But
Oogie Boogie alone.
It's such
not ignoring you.
It's such an amazing thing. Ignore me again. Leave my baby's Oogie Boogie alone. Miss Mediocre, what's up? You better check him. He's over here pulling Oogie Boogie on the stream.
Right.
Oh man. The boss is in trouble.
So me, she's the boss, not me. Shit.
If you had to pick an obstacle, okay, before you got affiliated, what was the worst obstacle you ran into on your path to affiliation?
I would say it's probably everybody's obstacle, and it's the viewership, because I feel like it's hard, definitely hard here on Twitch, because of like this, I would say the saturation of streamers and like content creators and stuff like that. So I would say the viewers is probably one of the hardest things, and that's why one of the things I've been focusing on so much.
Well, people often mistake like 3 average viewers is not it's not hard to actually do. Like I think
No,
people
it's not hard.
they overthink it. Like, oh my God, I gotta have so many viewers in here. No, you really don't. Guess what? I did it with me, my cell phone, and a friend or a wife and the wife. Like,
Yeah.
boom, I had it done in a week. Like, getting
Yeah,
affiliate
it
wasn't
didn't.
shit. It was
Yeah, it
after
wasn't
affiliate.
hard to hit it. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't hard to hit affiliation. I think it didn't take me that
Very
long, maybe
nice.
a week.
Welcome in.
But
Well,
I would say that's probably one of the things. Also,
Insane Joker, what were you saying?
also another thing I would say is maybe like having a cohesive channel and like making everything look good and run good together and
Right.
be able to be
Right.
inviting to people. I
Exactly.
would say I wanted my channel to be professional looking. I didn't want it to be empty and blank. I wanted it to look like, I would pull
Oh.
up big streamers like Pokimane and all those huge names on here, and I would click their channels and say, okay, what all do they have on there? And
She's
then
a
I would
clown.
look, and I would, yeah, I mean, that's literally the only person I could think of, like Joe and them. Like I would pull up like just big streamers that you think of, and I would click on it and be like, what do they have on there that I need? I need an about section. I needed this. I needed that, and then just slowly put that in there.
Meg, you mind if I do this channel review quick for him?
Who?
Officer McNasty.
I
No,
never
go
did an
ahead.
about.
All right. So you guys can see
Hold
up in
on.
Mega's little screen up there.
Hold on. I got you.
Oh man, this is
So,
the nervous.
One of the big things,
The
guys,
nervous
that I do in
breakdown,
my
really.
channel for streamers, okay, is I do channel reviews.
Yeah, I
Now,
turned mine off for tonight.
my disclaimer is this. The advice that I give people on their channel, I'm not claiming to be the god of Twitch. I'm not claiming to know everything with Twitch, but I do channel reviews because I feel like there's some things that people may overlook, and there's some ideas that I can give that may benefit you. Okay. And Officer McNasty touched on something that I feel is very important, and that is the fact that the more professional your channel, you keep in mind that the moment you go affiliated, it's your business, right? So if you don't take your business serious, who's going to take your business serious? Now, we got Officer McNasty here has 584 followers. Okay. He does Just Chatting, Demonologist, Modern Warfare, Phasmophobia, God of War, Goose Goose Duck, Left 4 Dead 2. His suggested streamers is TTV, Ice Soldiers 89, Lucky Slays, Pissed Off Possum, Girthy Grim, and Volix. Okay. These are streamers that he connects with. So that's not saying that you guys will connect with them, but these are streamers that he pulls from, that he recommends. So if you like his content, go check out his streamers. Okay? Go check out his recommended. You may find a comfort home in some of these other streamers. Now, when it comes to your About Me section, okay, right off the bat, the first thing I don't agree with is the subscriber out front. Okay? First thing I don't agree with. And the reason I say that is because that when somebody comes to your About Me section, they don't want to see the first thing as a way to pay a streamer. Okay? So me personally, I would put the subscriber over with the donate. Get that out of the view.
And hold on, may I add something real quick, not to cut you off? In mine, like in the panel tiles, because I don't want that either. My first panel is the welcome to my channel. So I don't know why it's not first, or if it's just because it's small. But that welcome to my channel is supposed to be first, and then it should be followed by specs.
I will say that.
It should be followed by specs and then everything else, because I didn't want the hey, give me money thing to be first. That's not what I want. You know what I mean?
I got you at 100% zoom. Okay, so yeah, it's not changing. We're already down to 67.
I don't know. So, I'll try to fix it then.
Well, here's something that I want you guys to look at. So I say this a lot. There's two different About Me sections of everybody's channel, right? This About Me section right here. This is a rough cap of who you are, what you play. So he's got, what's up, guys? My name is McNasty, and I'm a variety gamer who streams Ark, Phasmophobia, COD, Warzone, Fortnite, much more. Check out the schedule of upcoming streams. Grab a beer and buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. That is perfect. That is fucking amazing, okay? That is a basic introduction to who Officer McNasty is. Now, what I would put here is an About Me section and get a little bit personal. Who you are, what got you into streaming, why you stream, maybe dabble a little bit into some personal experience. And here's why I say that. So many people struggle with coming into our channels and breaking that proverbial ice, right? They don't know what to talk about. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to approach you. They deal with anxiety issues, whatever the case may be. So when you have an About Me section here that kind of gets a little bit in depth with who you are, what you are, why you are, you're giving me bullet points to come into your chat and say, hey, I noticed in your About Me section that you served in some form of law enforcement. I did too. Right? Now you guys have something that's relatable. Now you guys have something that you guys can touch on. Right? Also, what that does is that allows people to get to know you as an individual and not just a content creator. Because you talk to any streamer who's made it big, who's hit the partner, they're doing really well. You know what the biggest thing they have? They have a connection with their community. And that's when somebody comes into their chat and they're like, hey, Officer McNasty, how's it going? And he's like, hey, Pissed Off Possum, man, I hope everything's good. Last time we talked, this and this happened. You know, I hope everything's working out, right? You build that personal connection with your viewers. And that About Me section is going to help you build that connection with your viewers. Now, he's got Welcome to My Channel, Club 707 Esports. I know Hasdo's a part of that. I think I have another streamer that I follow that's a part of that. Got his PC specs, wish list, donate, Discord, TikTok, My Games, Twitter. He goes live in 1 day, 21 hours. Okay, a schedule's a big thing, right? A schedule's a really big thing.
Frantic welcome.
And if you can't stay to that schedule, then add a disclaimer panel in here. Hey, listen, I know I have my schedule up. If I'm not able to hit that schedule, please follow up with my Discord or my TikTok or my Twitter to see when I can go live next. You know what I mean? Overall, it looks good. I'm not knocking your channel, okay? Just giving you some feedback on what I would change up. Now, another panel that I've seen recently that I find to be absolutely amazing is a My Goals panel. It doesn't hurt to let your community know what your goals are. Okay? It doesn't hurt to have a list of 4 or 5 goals of things that you want to achieve, because as you guys build your community, as you guys build that family around yourself, guess what? They want to help you reach those goals. And if it's something within their realm of capabilities, and if they can see it and see what your goals are, they're going to help you achieve them. Okay? The only other panel that I would add is a thank you panel. And the reason for that is not everybody can drop subs and biddies. And the most valuable thing that anybody on this platform or any other streaming platform can give is their time. Right. So a very simple, hey, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for the time that you give me. There's millions of other people you could have supported, but you chose to come hang out with me, and I appreciate it. A simple thank you goes a very long way. Okay? So that would be my only things about it, but overall, he takes a lot of pride, okay, in his About Me section. He takes a lot of pride in showing off his business. A successful business is only as successful as we treat it. You know what I'm saying? If you go, like, there's people, I can pull up people right now, top of my list, 40, 50, 70, 100 people in their channel, and you go to the About Me section, and it looks like a bomb went off. You know, it's a mess. There's nothing there. It doesn't look good. Now, for you guys that want to see an insane About Me section, go check out Mega Mediocres. Just go read his About Me section. Like, that man left nothing to be undecided. He left nothing under the cloth. You know, you will know everything you need to know about Mega just by reading his About Me section.
Yeah,
and for people to come in
too deep about it, to be honest.
Yeah, but how many people have had a better connection with you because of it?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Knowing your struggles and what you've been through as an individual, it's
if you're going to talk about it, bring it up.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing to see the accomplishments, right? So this is Officer McNasty, guys. He's gained, I think, 4 followers since he's been in here, which is amazing. But if you guys are going to follow, make sure you follow through.
Yeah.
Make sure you jump in and you check out that content. Make sure you give them some of your time. You know, at least say hello. Like, there's some streamers that I don't fuck with, but I fuck with their community. I'll go into their chat and I'll talk to their community. And I won't listen to anything that they're saying because their content is stale. But they have an amazing community. Now, Mega said to bring his up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick.
I mean, if you're going to talk about it, I mean, like, show them why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Or that was my whole thing.
So, Mega has life events. Same thing as About Me section, just a different name. I like the change up. Life events cultivate us into who we are. Growing up was fairly good for me. Played soccer, football, baseball, hockey, and lacrosse. During high school, I didn't have many friends, and the ones I did were all the party type of people and weed smokers. I too smoked weed for a while. After high school, I got into drugs. Out of all the drugs, I ended up doing crack cocaine. In order to find my place in the world in 2006, I enlisted in the Army as an infantryman. During airborne school, I got kicked out and sent to a unit that was preparing for deployment. Shortly after being there, I did not fit into the unit and went back to drugs. Went AWOL, got into gang life in Tacoma, Washington?
Yeah.
Where I then entered into a toxic relationship with a woman that had multiple personality disorder, fibromyalgia, and paranoid schizophrenia. It got so bad I left with literally what I had on only, come back to Buffalo, NY, and drugs until a horrific car accident and getting with my wife in 2017. It was then I got back into gaming. In 2019, I had a daughter. In 2021, I got into streaming. Want to know more? Just ask. I'm not telling you guys to get that personal. Okay? Not telling you
That
that
was
personal at
super
all.
fucking personal. Holy shit.
Yeah. But what I will tell you guys is there are hundreds of thousands of people that can relate to some part of this life event. And the more that people can relate to these things that are in your About Me section or whatever you call it, the more people are going to know if you're the type of person that they want in their circle or not. And that's what it comes down to. Okay? It comes down to, do I want this person in my community? Can I trust this person in my community? So take it from me. Don't take it from me. Just take it as some dipshit spitting words. Whatever you got to do, it's fine with me.
I mean, the reason why it's broken up like that, just real quick, the reason why it's broken up like that is because I took the About Me and broke it down into different sections. There were basic life events, there was how I support on Twitch, and then there was the chef life, which is my actual everyday fucking life. And then, I threw in other things like the games that I play and whatnot, and there's a lot of different things there. I just
Yeah, he's got his links here: Twitter, recipe, YouTube's, TikTok, gratitude or thank you section, list of games that he plays, Discord, and at the very bottom is merch. Okay, the very bottom. If you're the type of streamer, and here's something that we have seen all too many times. I have seen people who have gotten hit with massive raids. And I'm talking 20, 30, 80 people. And all they talk about for the first 15 minutes is ways that you can donate money to them. And we just sat and we've watched as the numbers just dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped. Why burn a raid? You know what I mean? Why burn a raid? You welcome in those raiders, ask them how they're doing, tell them who you are and what you stream, and that's it. Don't burn a raid talking about your sponsorships and ways to donate to the channel, ways to pay them. It's tacky and it turns a lot of people away. But Officer McNasty, I hope you don't think I was attacking your channel there. I was not. Was not my goal.
No, I appreciate it. And some of the stuff is stuff that we that I heard previously in some of your other talks with other streamers. I just haven't had a chance to add that separate About Me section. I think it could, be a good addition. I don't know why my channel's ordering stuff the way that it is, because it shouldn't be.
yeah, it's
So I'm
weird.
gonna
It
have to
does
mess
that.
with. I'm gonna have to mess with it. I may have to take out some of these panels, and
I know what
reorganize
you
them.
need to do sometimes. Sometimes in order to get them lined up properly, it's not only on the view, it's also based on having empty panels. Like sometimes you need to have empty panels to
To
line
space it.
things up. Yeah,
I
for
got
Yeah,
you.
spacing purposes.
I noticed that as well. I
Well,
noticed
thank
that
you
as
guys.
well.
I appreciate it. I think me and Possum are going to get back to drinking some beers. I thank you
Fuck
guys.
yeah.
Well, listen, man, we appreciate your time, and honestly, it's been amazing to get to know you. Both on the platform and outside of the platform.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all of you guys' support. I know that Mega pops in. I've seen Grim in my chat, so I do appreciate your support, and thank you to your channel for whoever followed me. And I know Queenie was in here, and Scorpio. They both gave me raids not too long ago, so I do appreciate those guys for that and sharing their community with me. That's what I think that's what it's about. So I do appreciate them.
Networking growth, man. Networking growth.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you can network in the same circle, but it's networking outside of your circle that's going to grow your channel.
Well,
you know what I mean? you have to be willing to go in somewhere new, somewhere where you're unfamiliar and get to know people.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is don't let it intimidate you and just go in and hope it's received with open arms.
Yeah, and if it's not, fuck them. Right where they ice cream.
Yeah,
what's
there's
funny
more.
is
There's plenty of channels.
It's funny because I do the same thing to you that I did to Grim, but like you received it earlier, and we got to know each other earlier than Grim. It took Grim over a year and a half to figure out that I'm spamming emotes because I'm busy at work.
Well, a lot of it again stems from the community that I got started with.
Right.
The community I got started with fed me so much bullshit that again, I had no respect for lurkers. You know what I mean? So we'll chop that up after Officer McNasty hops out.
I appreciate
but
you guys,
man. We appreciate you, bro. I love your content, man. I really do. I enjoy just kind of hanging out and listening while I'm doing shit. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep pushing, and I look forward to seeing how your channel grows over the next couple of months, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for having me, and y'all have a good night.
Before you get out of here, real quick, I just have to say thank you for breaking down the game that you broke down to me the other day. The oh my God, what was it called? Duck Duck Goose.
Oh yeah, Goose Goose Duck. We were playing.
Yeah. Okay, the other way around. yeah.
Goose Goose Duck. That's a fun game. That's really fun
because
to play
no
with
one
everybody.
broke it down to me. Like no one took the time to help me understand what was going on. Like I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I don't get it.
It's
Guys, if you are not a part of the Reaper Central Discord, please, if you're a streamer, get in the Reaper Central Discord. Let us know when you guys are going live. We want to support you guys. We want to get to know you guys. And we definitely want to help promote you guys as well. The Reaper Central community is all about promotion. Okay, we're all about helping get streamers out there who, either may be overlooked or may not be getting the recognition that they deserve. So if you guys are not a part of the Reaper Central community, please click that link right there. Get in the community, accept the rules and the roles, and let us get to know you guys for who you are. Officer McNasty, listen, man, I hope you're safe. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I wish you the best both on the platform and in your everyday life. Hope you and Possum have a fucking fantastic night getting loaded. It's always fun. Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Hey, thank you guys too. Y'all have a good night. All right.
Good night, bro. Oh, let me switch screens real quick.
Yeah.
We can go back here. Yeah, that looks better. Megatron's in here. Let's go, Megatron.
If anybody in chat has any questions, if you guys have any questions at all about anything that's been said or discussed, please feel free to throw them in chat. You know what I mean? Like let us kind of break that down for you guys. And we'll answer to the best of our ability to our opinions. Hey man, pissed off. Have a good night drinking, man.
Breakfast. Oh, dude, you already got me thinking breakfast. I'm a fat ass. Like I'm already thinking about food.
I know. I was looking at the screen and I'm like, 2 a.m. Eggs. Nice. Partial setup, but it's still nice.
Right.
But thank you to everybody in chat, man, who asked questions, took part in the conversations, and kind of, threw stuff out there. That's what this is about, guys. Getting to know the person we're talking to, and getting involved with their content. So, thank you to everybody who threw questions in and who was a part of it.
For sure. That's fine. But man, I'm telling you.
What are you telling me?
I gotta say, it's been a crazy fucking week.
Yeah. How was your week? We didn't get to that part.
No, no, we do that for a purpose.
All right, well, let's do it now. How was your week?
Yo, what was it? What was the comment made in Top Gun? It was long and undistinguished.
It was what?
No, you ever seen Top Gun?
Yeah.
Okay, he's like it was a lot like my Johnson. It was long and indistinguished.
I mean, I've said some pretty fucked up things about how my weeks were, so
Yeah,
at least you made it through another week. You know, you're still here,
yeah.
smiling, looking
Yeah,
pretty.
trying to, man. Fucking dog ass tired. Fucking it's rough, man. It's rough trying to run a restaurant and cook and just do everything on your own on a regular
Oh,
basis.
I don't know. I've been talking to a buddy of mine about starting a restaurant, me, him, and his wife, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle, you know, all the cooking and everything else. Like, I feel like that would be so fucking overwhelming every
Dude,
single
like
day.
people don't understand, like it's not like you don't understand how overwhelming it is until you're actually doing it. It's
Yeah.
good to talk that game, like, oh, I can do that, I can do that, and then it's like to actually do it. Go ahead and try. Have
I mean,
fun.
I have a passion for like smoking and grilling and cooking, but I don't have enough of a passion that that I would do it like I could do it long term. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
see,
I feel like I would get fucking annoyed, especially when somebody sends their food back. Yeah, I'm spitting in it.
I've thought about that several times. Believe me,
Now
I'm not
that's
gonna lie.
that is something I wanted to ask you. With your type of restaurant, is that something that you deal with a lot?
I deal with a lot of complaints, and it's like those not a lot of complaints. It's like that extra nitpicking, that little bicker bullshit on a regular basis that gets me all the fucking time. It's like, really, you're bitching about that? That's what we're are you fucking serious?
It's like the little nitpick or critique that they're
Yes.
you know.
Like, yo, that little dumb shit. Like, yo, get the fuck out. If you don't like it, get
Amen,
the fuck
Stone.
out.
A fucking men, man. I'm a firm believer in 9 times out of 10, that customer's an asshole. Like I don't know. In some instances, the customer could never be right. Like unless the customer's doing what you do,
Always winning.
uh,
Yeah, they're always
you
winning.
know, the
I'm
customer's almost
uh,
never right.
I'm above ground, so I'm always winning.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big,
So,
big facts.
you know,
Every day seeing sunlight's a good day.
yeah. Mhm.
Now, as we were talking about, guys, like a lot of stuff with your channels, like, you know, again, the growth starts with you. And I said this before. If your mindset on this platform doesn't change at some point in time, you're not actually growing. You know, we've all started out doing this with one thing in mind, and you know, you never plan or intend to meet the people that you meet. You never plan or intend to have the success that you have if you have success. So it's like, you know, you as much as your community wants to see your growth and your channel grow and evolve into something bigger or better, they want to see you grow with it. You know, they want to see you make changes to put out better content, right? Um, and it's here's one of the biggest things. There are people who, you know, they expect way more than what they put out. You know, they bitch and complain that they should be pushing for partner already. They bitch and complain that their viewership should be a lot higher. They bitch and complain that, you know, nobody comes in their channel and talks. And it's like, well, how many channels are you talking in?
Right.
How many people are you involved with? How are you networking? How are you growing?
Are you at least throwing emotes and saying, "Hey, I'm busy as fuck, but hey, I'm still here."
But And again, as I've said in the past, throwing emotes is cool, but are you refreshing that tab?
By
Okay.
emotes.
Yeah, even if it's by emotes, you're still engaging. But the overall question I have is, within that 30-minute time period, are you refreshing that tab? Because for you to come in somebody's channel and exclamation point lurk, or say, hey, I got you tabbed up, or just throw up emotes, if for the next 1 to 3 hours you don't say shit else, your views stop counting at 30 minutes.
Right.
So you're no longer
It's
supporting.
not sooner. It's not sooner, depending
Yeah.
upon how you're looking.
Yeah, you're no longer an asset to that stream. You understand? So if you're gonna support somebody part-time, expect to get part-time support back.
See, and we've talked about it before, like, and I really want to re-emphasize this. Like, at the end of the day, you have to look at it like a business, okay? And within that business, there is, just like Grim was just saying, there's liabilities, okay? There's people that are there but not there. You know, you gotta weigh it out. You gotta balance the good with the bad. Unless you're using refreshing tab. Yo, listen, yo, pure. You see, you pulled up while you still alive, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Pay
he's
attention to your own damn stream, motherfucker.
he over here getting his Fortnite on. he about to talk some shit.
He laughing already. You see, I already know.
Uh-huh.
But yo,
Fucking
like,
love Pure, man. You know, back in the day, Pure used to pull up to my channel and Pure would be like, yo, got you live. Or he would even jump in and be like, hey, listen, I had my girl pull your channel up for me. I'll catch you when I get home. Like, Pure has always been, at least for me, for my channel, he's always been one of the better people to support and network with. You know, because he might not make every single stream, but when he does, like, he makes it a point to let you know, like, hey, if I'm not in there right now, I've got you pulled up, and I'll be in there in a minute. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about.
right.
You know,
See, and
it's just getting
what
out there.
really, you know what really got me fucking with Pure so hard was the fact that when he broke somebody down, like he broke him all the way down and streamed live. He's like, listen, you're trying to say I don't support you? Let's face facts with facts. Boom, started pulling shit up. Oh, there's these numbers. Oh, well, there's these numbers. Oh, well, check this out. Like, you can't argue facts. And if facts are brought to you and you think they're not supporting when they are supporting, you gotta look at yourself like, oh my God, duh.
Well, yes, Stone Drifter, you're absolutely right. Joker, I like the way you did that, man. I like that. And let's be honest, like I've broken people's shit down, right? Like you're either gonna be a straight shooter or you're gonna beat around the bush. That's it. There's really no way
Or
around
look
it,
around the
right? And personally, after my first year on Twitch, I've come to terms with the fact that ain't nobody gonna come into my channel and bully or punk me. It's not gonna happen. And if you're gonna come into my channel and you're gonna pull my card on how I support you, let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Okay, because I'm not a watch time streamer. I don't sit there on Stream Elements and pull people's watch time and say, oh well, I've been in your channel for 367 minutes and you've only given me 14 minutes of your time. Like, no, I'm not a watch time streamer. But I'll tell you what I am. I am a streamer that gets to know my community. I'm a streamer that makes it a point to get to know the people that come in. And the ones that come in regular, that come in and chat and talk and get to know myself and my community, those are the ones that I'll remember. And if somebody comes into my channel acting fucking stupid, let's have it. I mean, let's go. I have no qualms with tearing your shit apart and putting your stats up for everybody to see. So if you're going to come at somebody, you better come fucking correct. So if you're not going to come correct, in some instances with some streamers, you better be ready to be shit on.
They will
You never
not
knew
play
what a
or
Hydro.
show that card.
Yeah. I mean, I was in K-Pig's channel the one day. Dude came in and said the same shit to K-Pig. Oh, you don't support me. K-Pig was like, really? I don't support you? K-Pig put all this man shit on blast, like everything.
Mhm.
And I was like, dude, that shit was so much fun.
And you got the nerve to say that shit?
Yeah. Like, I was living vicariously through him. I'm like, I want to trash this guy. I don't even know him. Yeah, Hydro, the 30-minute. That's why I tell people when you're a non-affiliate and you're about to go live, okay, when you go live, if you have 1 or 2 people and you're pushing 25 minutes, shut the stream down, wait a couple minutes and restart it, okay? But as
Like
Mega had
welcome.
said before, and I'm telling you, it works. If you have another device that you can put another account on, that's always a viewer. You know what I mean? That's always a viewer for you. So why not utilize it? There's no reason you should be under 3.
Good night, Bankai. But yeah,
Yo,
like
Ben, have a great night. Thank you for being here.
it's like you gotta pay attention to your own shit. First and
Facts.
foremost, like pay attention to your own shit. Like, who are you supporting? Who are you more often supporting than others? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta share that love. Like, okay, you can't go into the same person's stream every fucking day and be like, okay, well, why are you showing up to mine? No. Okay, well, you spend some time with them and then you spend some time with somebody else.
Yeah.
You don't limit yourself. Stop putting limits on shit, right?
I'm a firm believer that if you got 12 hours to sit there and play video games, you got 12 hours to support.
Facts.
I mean, that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is absolutely no difference between mega working for 16 hours and supporting 30 people and me gaming for 60 hours and supporting 30 people. If I'm in the middle of gaming, what am I going to do? I'm going to jump in someone's chat. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I got you up. I'm running some games. Now, I'm still supporting them. I'm running games while I'm supporting. It's the same concept when it comes to the proverbial work lurk.
Yep.
But if you're in somebody's channel and you got them tabbed up and you don't refresh, you don't come in, nothing, you just tab and walk, you're not supporting. That's just the fucking reality of it. And for those people that claim that they actually are supporting, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're a fucking liar. You're not. You don't mean shit. Right? Just because your name shows up in my viewers doesn't mean you're supporting me. Because I said it again. I said it before. I'll say it again. I like repeating myself, apparently. I'm not streaming at all right now, and I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 people in my chat right now. This one's new. Who's this?
Yeah, Tiny.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Miss Tiny, I'm telling you right now. Like, health and your own personal well-being should always come first. I've had this conversation with a few people. It's like, yo, listen, nah, fuck the bullshit. Take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself.
Yeah, and Joker, that's what it's about, though, right? Like, that's what it's about. Like, if you're able to support while at work, then support while at work. If you're not able to, people got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Again, everything circles back to that one word: expectation.
Mm-hmm.
I got unfollowed and was told I don't support enough by a few, but you know I support a lot. Well, okay, Miss Tiny, here's the thing. Every single time somebody unfollows you, it's giving you the opportunity to go follow somebody better. And it took me almost a year to learn that. Okay, it took me almost a year to learn that. I used to take unfollows so personal, right, that I damn near quit fucking streaming. And it got to the point for somebody who unfollowed me because I allowed my son to stream on my channel. And they sent me a message and they were like, the fact that you're using your son for... Bitch, fuck you. I ain't using my son for shit. Don't be pissed off because my son's good enough to game with me and your kid wears a helmet. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? If I can spend time with my son doing what I love, I'm going to do that. You have no right to judge me for it. You know what I mean?
Joker, no
But
worries,
by
man.
them unfollowing, it allowed me to go follow somebody else, and I was able to make another connection.
Correct.
I am just
He's
glad I got a
doing
chance to
it.
drop by to a stream with you guys, and I apologize for not being around. No, you again, Joker, you are perfectly fine, man. Don't bother me. It just means they weren't. Yeah, and unfortunately, you're gonna run into more fake supporters than anything else. That's the harsh reality of
Red
what we
Cloud,
do.
welcome in.
Yeah, Crackerjack, exactly. If the people don't want to watch the content, they're not. It's their problem.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
not everybody's for you. You know what I mean? Not everybody is going to be for your content. I'm sure there's people that Mega has supported throughout the week who have come into the channel for the first time and are like, this really isn't my cup of tea. I'm going to head out.
See, I would love for them to just say that though. Like, okay, cool. You ain't my cup of tea neither, bitch.
Your favorite spoon includes paid promotion. What do you mean? If you're not someone's cup of tea, then let them go be thirsty. That's fucking dope. I like that.
Like,
I like that.
my boss is an ass, but I know what he is.
That's all. That's what
Includes
says.
paid
I'm
promotion. So,
confused. Jonesy is in the building.
Jones, let's go, Jonesy.
Hell yeah. That's the in-house fucking Viking right there. We got the Vikings and the Pirates. They're friends now.
We're okay for now. It all
Yeah.
depends on how he swings.
Until Jonesy shows that booty,
Right.
Mega's gonna come for it. Ugh, gross.
I just threw up a little in my mouth. Anyways. Yes,
Forget
Captain
it. I
Gibbs.
really came in here to say if you were dessert, you'd be a cutie pie. Okay, Mega. I
Thank you.
think you're a cutie pie.
I appreciate that.
LOL, I work for the government, Benizum. That's not how it works. Yeah, he can steal computers. He just can't watch streams. Big difference, goddammit. Big difference. Jonesy with the captain, beardless.
Yo, the fucked up part is when you steal a computer that don't work.
Yeah, facts, right? Facts. Man jumped in the Discord talking about, listen,
Yo, we're ready to
got
go.
a whole fucking computer based on a taxpayer. And he's like, guys, I gotta take the computer back. The graphics card is shit.
I gotta swap that shit out.
Oh, you got it fixed? That's what I like to
Let's
hear, bro.
go.
So I like to hear. So when can we expect that top notch content? That's my question.
Hopefully soon.
All right, we're gonna say goodbye to Also Pure here, guys. 1998. Like I said, amazing fucking streamer, man. Amazing content. We're gonna pull up Holy FX. This is another man that makes moves on his platform. Oh wait, I think he's sleeping.
Swap out.
Oh yeah, he's doing a uncapped sharkathon. All right, so here's somebody that I met on TikTok. House of G. I like this guy, man. This guy is a straight fucking shooter, and he really just he doesn't bullshit. I like this guy, man. He does a lot of 1v1 matches on Call of Duty.
That's who I just saw is back.
Jay Ryan?
Yeah, how did you already know?
Oh, because I seen that shit like, dude, I seen that literally fucking. He went
Okay,
live like
I'm
20
live,
minutes
but I
ago.
have less bots now.
He went live like 20 minutes ago.
I don't have 80 bots. I have 20 bots.
Oh man, listen, I don't be botting around with the bots, okay? Fucking A. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? They want to bring up?
Dude, this is something I've been wanting to touch on. and I haven't yet. And it wasn't until last night when I got like literally smacked to my face about it. Well, like, let's talk about racism and reverse racism.
Reverse racism.
Reverse,
Okay.
reverse racism. Okay, so let's be real. Um, last night, fucking, I hopped in Miss Yam's stream. We were hanging out, having a good time. It was cool as fuck. And at one point, when I first jumped in there, I was legit the only white guy in there, still in there talking shit and having a good time. It was cool as fuck. And then Maddie Pace jumped in there, okay? And then it became a whole another level. Like Maddie's energy is nowhere near my energy at all, ever. Okay. So he kind of stole the show. Um, but there was a particular point when he first came in and he was asked about saying the N word, and I'm just like, I'm sitting back not saying a fucking word. And they're like, oh, we see how mega is. Da, 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 da." I'm like, wait, I'm not even saying nothing. What the fuck you mean? But then
I'm trying to grasp this. So was
right,
Maddie asking about them saying the word or about
no.
him being able to say it?
Okay, so it was a what was it called? Like a dare, right? A dare show. So it's like uh not a dare show. What the fuck is it? Do or dare. You know what I'm talking about? Like either do it or you're gonna like if like it's like what the fuck is the word you just don't want to use?
Like a drink or dare?
Yeah, it was like okay, well either you do this or you're doing 3 shots.
Okay.
You're gonna go do this or you're taking 3 tokes of weed. Whatever. And for a while it was a good time. And then like Matty Pace got in there, stole over the show, and then the first question he was asked when he got in there, he was like, "Oh, well, do you want to address how many times you use the N word and this, and this?" And he's like, "Huh?" And I'm just sitting back like, "Bro, that's the question you don't want to ever fucking answer. Why? Because first of all, you probably never even used that word. Second of all, where is that? What is the context in that? Like, there was no actual context given, right? So it was very awkward, and it just became more and more awkward because here I am, like, I love the word motherfucker. Like, I feel myself to
Great
be like,
word.
I feel myself to be uh Samuel Jackson, but a fat, uglier version. So I love the word motherfucker. And so I'll say motherfucker a lot,
To the
motherfucker.
fat, uglier version. The fuck?
So it's like when somebody says something, I'm not saying the N word. I'm saying motherfucker. Motherfucker what? What the fuck did you say? This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like it basically replaces the N word is how it's being used. Right? Because you're using the N word in an association with a topic more than an actual reference. You know what I'm saying? Does that make
I
sense?
do, but so you feel that he was out of line with his question.
I feel like he was targeted.
Oh, they asked Matty Pace how many times he uses the word.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna be straight up on point with this when I state that all these people that believe that white people don't experience racism, you are all fucking idiots. You are all fucking idiots. And I don't care who unfollows me. I don't care who doesn't agree with me.
This
I
is why I
don't
have you.
give.
This is why I love having you with me because like I start a point and you finish it properly.
Yeah, I don't give a shit who agrees, who disagrees. At the end of the day, racism is a state of fucking mind. Okay, you looking at me, calling me whitey, Q-tip, milk drop, powder coat, fucking. Okay, it's all racism. It is all fucking racism. Okay, the fact that we make what's what I'm looking for? We have leniency for other races to say one word, but the right way, the white people can't say the word. Do you think that makes it any better? Do you think that changes the dynamic or the impact that the word has? Here's something that somebody should think of. Maybe instead of saying that word, maybe we say ninja from now on. Maybe with us saying ninja, it's going to take all the stigma off of people running around wanting to say the N word. Okay? But people don't see it that way. They still see it as quote unquote, it's a term of endearment when it comes from, a Puerto Rican or somebody else. But when it comes from a white guy, that's fucking racist. Well, you know what? So is when you stand there on your TikTok videos and everything else, and you're like, this fucking cracker motherfucker. That's not racism? Please explain to me the double standard. That's like Coca-Cola going out there and saying, listen, we're going to send out this mass email to our company telling people to be less white. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? We choose as a society, as a group of people, to put so much fucking weight on terms and ideas instead of fucking realizing how childish this shit is. Why are we looking at the fact that it's wrong to be white, it's wrong to be black, it's wrong to be Hispanic? How about this? It's wrong to vote for a fucking retard. Let's put that into play. Okay?
Apparently they win.
If you're prejudiced, you're prejudiced. It doesn't exactly, Stone. 100%, right? 100%. Hydro, I'll fucking say. I don't care who unfollows me. Like, I'm sure by the time I wake up, I'll be down fucking 3 or 4. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I did not hit my quota this week. Fucking all. I lost 2 follows this week. I feel like I'm not important anymore. And it's upsetting me. It's upsetting me. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I got to do some fucked up shit to get some people to fucking start seeing me again.
You
I don't know.
Fucking quota, bro.
maybe I got to start supporting less. I don't know what it is. This week people liked me more, But no, when it comes down to it, you know what I mean. And Joker, you're fucking right. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, or why you are, right? So, Joker, I'm going to use you for this example, and it's in no way, shape, or form any form of disrespect. When I met Joker, I thought Joker was a straight male, right? Now,
well, he's not.
Joker's bisexual, right? If you read his profile, dickhead. Anyway, so Joker comes into the Discord, right? And Joker's like, oh, I met somebody. And I'm like, oh, shit, right? And I was like, send a dick pic. Before he even said anything, I'm like, send a dick pic. They love that shit, right? And he's like, well, I met this guy. I don't think he wants a dick pic. And in my brain, it's like, oh, he said guy. And my next response was, send a dick pic. It didn't even hesitate my thought process.
Just up for a nip.
So the point I'm getting at is, if somebody says or does something and it causes you to pause and change the way you respond, you're the one with the problem. Because instead of you seeing people as individuals and people that matter, you see people for what color they are, what race they are, their sexual orientation, their ethnicity. If people would stop looking at these basic features and start looking at the bigger picture, that we all got it bad. Yes. We all are following a retard right now. The whole country is suffering because we believe in endangering the welfare of old people.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's what this is. This is endangerment. This
But
man
see,
is one trip upstairs away from night time.
see, and that's what's crazy is because from the aspect of where I sit, and my wife sits there too, more so than I do, but we deal with, shall I say, geriatrics. You know, we deal with older people a lot. Okay, and it's like there's so many people that work within the industry that don't give a fuck at all. Like they don't care. Like there's no level of care anymore that people used to have. Like people used to take pride in like, yes, I'm taking care of this person. Yes, I'm taking care of this food. I'm making sure it's the best food I can do. Yes, this is the best care I can provide as a nurse or whatever the profession is that deals with older people, geriatrics, whatever the fuck you want to say. But it's like that care is so neglected now. It's gone beyond. You know what they're doing? This is what's going on now. They're throwing up these buildings all over town. Like right now, there's one on right down the street from me on Transit. Like it's a retirement home on steroids, right? And why? Because there's the baby boomers. The baby boomers are all at that period of time in their life to where they're retiring. They're done with life. Not done with life, but they're done with working their ass off. They want to just go chill. And there's more of these communities popping up. And then what's going to happen in 10, 20 years when they're gone, when there is no more baby boomers? And all these buildings that they're building right now are going to end up vacant in a waste fucking space.
Well, what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say is, I agree with Jonesy. All life matters, but I want
Absolutely.
everybody in chat to think about what I seriously want you to think about. At any given moment, you can have one person from every race, every ethnicity, every sexual orientation. I know there's a lot of sexual orientations now, okay? But you can have one from every in your chat at any given time, and you would never fucking know it. You would never know it. But for whatever reason, as a society, we find it to be so important to be involved with other people's shit that doesn't affect our day-to-day life. And why?
Because that doesn't affect our day-to-day life.
If
People
I
don't give a shit.
yeah, if you being a man and you love other men, if it doesn't affect me, why do I give a shit?
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
Why should I bat an eye? Why should I look at you differently? That's your life. Okay, but if we want to be serious about it, they've exhausted every other option at the top of the leaderboard here, right? To write this narrative. So it's only a strategic play to utilize the LGBTQ community as a scapegoat to rewrite the narrative. I don't give a shit what anybody's sexual orientation is. I don't care. Okay? And it's not me being an asshole, being disrespectful. Up until I met my lesbian neighbors, I had a completely different outlook on the LGBTQ community. But you know what I did? I educated myself. I asked questions. Okay? I found out that most lesbians don't scissor. That's an educational fact.
wait, that's
okay. Well, yeah, when like you know what I mean, like that. Like I was told they don't do that.
Really?
I was told most of them don't do that. I don't know.
No.
Yes, Stone, you're absolutely right. Okay, you're absolutely right. Every single group of people, it's just like when you go to high school, right? Or middle school. When you're in school, there's like fucking 6, 7, 25 different groups of kids, right? You got the goths, you got the skaters, you got the nerds, you got the group that'll do your homework with a little bit of violence, you got the sports players, right? Like you got all your different groups in school, right? Guess what? Life outside of school is the same fucking way. Okay, the same way. Unfortunately, school shooters are mostly white. I don't know why. Okay,
We get
but
we get so sick of shit earlier.
yeah, like every group has
Listen, I'm sick of your
their
shit. Guess what? I'm
they're
sick of all you
shitty
fucking
people.
people. You're dead.
I mean, hell, here in Pennsylvania, when The Dark Knight came out, some white kid shot up the movie theater.
Dude,
Are
I
you
really
that upset about Batman?
yes. Yes he is. Dude, I really wanted to call you the one day when I found out there was an escaped convict in Pennsylvania. I'm like, are you safe, Grim?
I was good. I was praying to Jeebus that he would find his way somewhere, but unfortunately, the fucking pussy got caught.
Yo,
You know what I
he
mean?
got
Like,
caught like 2 weeks later. Like,
yeah,
bro,
he had ample time to handle this.
where did you think you were going, bro?
Yeah. Well, but he's still gonna help me out. That's all I'm saying.
He's still gonna help me.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Y'all got me this shit. Channel edits done for now. If you're gonna escape, help a brother out, fucking asshole.
Escape to the right place.
Nah, but seriously, my goal is to never offend anybody. But if you get offended, honestly, look in the mirror and find out what your problem is. Okay.
No, for real.
And here's something else. Here's something else. And I know for a fact this will offend people, and I'm okay with it. I am so fucking fed up with going through TikTok trying to watch my goddamn dark humor videos and my car videos and coming across all these females who are like, I know what a man feels. Listen, there was a female that became a man and he didn't even know what he was signing up for. So if he did the full transition,
get it.
okay, and fucking hated it after the fact, what makes you think you know anything about what we go through? Just like no man can really say, listen, I know what it's like to be a woman. No, the fuck you don't. So why don't we stop assuming we know what each other's dealing with, okay? And men need to start taking back Men's Mental Health Month. Men need to start speaking about Men's Mental Health Month more. Start celebrating it. Start enjoying your time to focus on your mental health.
Agreed, Miss Tanya. Agreed.
We pride ourselves about open opinion discussions in my eyes. There's not enough open discussion. That's what creates these boundaries. And yes, Kiwi, you're absolutely right. You are fucking absolutely right. And it's the division that separates everybody. And it's the people that generally don't give a shit about any of it, and they focus on the fact that they're meeting people. Do you understand how excited I was? I had a guy come into my channel, right, last year. And I was like, how'd you find the channel? He's like, oh, my mate at work talks about you all the time. And now I'm still a little confused about the whole mate terminology, okay? Because when you say mate, I'm thinking like, you know, the scissor thing again. So he's like, yeah, my mate at work talks about. I'm like, oh, where you from? He's like, Ireland. And for a second, like my head got like 3 inches bigger, and I'm like, yo, people in Ireland are talking about me. Do you understand how fucking amazing that is? You know what I mean? Like, as an influencer on any platform, people in other countries are talking about you. That's fucking powerful. Right? That is powerful. Yeah, Mr. International. Like, that's amazing. It's like, it's uplifting. So why cover that with hate and animosity towards things that are out of your control? You know, why look at things from a certain perspective when to be completely honest with you, these are people that are going to help you grow your platform. Right? They're people that are going to help you get out there, mainstream you, help promote you.
You know, it's funny that you talk about that because, like, I had a conversation with Benism earlier, and we were talking about like the differences in Fahrenheit, Celsius, and like we got on to a few different topics, but it's like, you know, the American dollar is more here than it is there, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I thought the American dollar is shit, especially because of the way the fucking world is going right now. I thought America was in the fucking tubes, man. Right down the fucking plumber.
It's
Like,
Tiny. Have a good night.
have a good night.
Hydro. I'm gonna hit on that when Mega's done.
But like to have the interaction across the world, like you start putting different things into perspective.
Good night, Joker.
You know, you start talking about different things that you normally wouldn't talk about. You know, like, hey, wait, hold on. Like, we have bigger
Fucking
problems in
Joker.
the world than what we're talking about. Why
Yep.
aren't we talking about the bigger problems?
Way bigger. Um. So Hydro put. I completely agree, and I hate that they put Pride Month on the same month, thus ensuring that Mental Health Month gets absolutely no attention paid to it. Ironic in a way. Now he is talking about Men's Mental Health Month, okay?
Yep.
But
Yep.
we now also have Juneteenth on top of Men's Mental Health Month. So now you have two major players, okay, in society right now, right? Two major players that are shading out Men's Mental Health Month. And to go a step further, do you know June 1st, I did a stream. First day of Men's Mental Health Month. It's okay to not be okay. That was my title to my stream. Do you know that somebody had the fucking balls to come into my channel and tell me that I am racist because I'm not promoting Pride Month? First of all, you came into the wrong fucking house. I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
I must have been
Okay,
at
your
work when you
opinion,
did that. 'Cause I missed that. That's
your
crazy.
opinion means as much to me as a cup of diarrhea. Number two, this is my channel. Okay, if I want to promote Men's Mental Health Month, it is my right as a man to promote Men's Mental Health Month. If you don't agree with it, you found your way into the stream, now find your way the fuck out. And do it quietly, right? Two men, one cup. That's fucking gross. God damn it, I brought myself into that one.
Yep, I was gonna say it too.
And this is something. No, Hasdo. They told me I was racist, not homophobic. Okay. First they told me I was racist. Then they told me that I was showing signs of male What is it? Male masculine toxicity, something like that. I didn't give a shit enough to remember the phrase, but was it toxic male masculinity? I don't fucking. I googled it at the time. Just to make sure.
Reverend.
Just to make sure it's something real. You know what I mean? But to be completely honest with you, as a man, there should be no issue. There should be no issue with me showing my support for men's mental health. Right? There should be no issue with that. And if you don't agree with it, then don't be there. You know what I mean? Don't be there. But it's like ever since this whole thing came with, you know, this spotlight being shined on LGBTQ, you got all these videos where people feel the need to justify their lifestyle. Who are you justifying it to? It's your life.
Well, that's the problem. A lot of
Nobody.
people are justifying everything to everyone.
For what? If
To
I
feel
decide to
justified.
take a shit in a plastic bag while we're on the podcast, whose fucking business is it? It's my bag. Does it change the fact if it was a colostomy bag? You know what I mean? It's none of your fucking business. It's my bag.
Was it
Like
disposed of
people,
properly?
what?
I said, was it disposed of properly?
It depends on how much I had to drink.
See, and here we go back to depends.
A term used to pussify the masses and shame men from being who the fuck we are meant to be. Agreed. It's the whole if you're not with us, yes, yes, fucking yes. Why do you have to be less of a man to show support to another group? Amen, Stone. Right? Amen. Like at the end of the day, show support where you want to show support. It doesn't matter who agrees with it. If people don't agree with your version of support, then fuck them with eat ice cream. It's not important.
I gotta tell you, there's people that I support that don't ever support me back, but I'm there because of their content, and I learn from it, and it's something that it brings, it ignites imagination. It brings more information into my brain where it's like, yo, listen, we need to try this. We should try doing this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, but like you gotta be out there in order to find that. If you're not out there to look at different people's streams and getting to know different people, you're never gonna find anything else but what you're doing with now.
Yep. It's called broadening your fucking horizons.
And a lot of people don't. A lot of people
No.
are scared to do that too. Let's
Do
not
you know
lie
how
about
many?
it.
Do you know how many people go live every single day with the same stale ass content and expect something different to happen?
Millions.
It's like, listen, your shit sucked yesterday. It sucked the day before. And I hate to tell you, it sucks today. It's like the first Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean? When he's like, I like the tuna here. He's like, bullshit, asshole. No one likes the tuna here. Like, your content
I
sucks.
love the
No one
reference.
likes it. Yeah.
I love
You know what
the
I mean? Like,
reference.
you have to be willing to go back and learn from your own content and change it. Change the game. Don't be afraid to get in there. And if it's something that doesn't work, at least you took the opportunity to try it. Like, look at Mega with the Truffle Shuffle, right? Mega never expected the Truffle Shuffle to have an impact.
Yo,
Right? He never expected it.
bro,
And
do you
then,
know how hot it is on fucking TikTok right now?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I go to
Fucking heat.
TikTok, I'm scrolling through my FYP, and here comes Mega, like, right, with his Truffle Shuffle. And this shit's got like 15, 20 views on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you don't know what's going to grab hold and what's going to take and be successful for you. Kiwi says it expands your knowledge at Mega. I like to see the view from goals. Is that something you are interested in? Wait, whoops. It's about educating yourself to help. Yes, that's just it. But you want to know something, Kiwi? So many people get in line to educate other people with word of mouth and not educational facts.
right. And that's the
Okay?
problem. And that's the problem. You can't educate someone else if you don't have the knowledge and the facts to back it up.
Yeah. That's like me reading a Facebook article where someone posted aliens are gonna end the world on Tuesday. So I fire up my stream and I'm like, listen, everybody, come Tuesday, ET's fucking our shit up. So get the fuck ready. And then Tuesday comes and absolutely nothing happens. Nobody gets to meet ET.
Oh, you
Okay,
mean
there's
like
no
you
basket
mean
and
like
bicycle.
2012 or
Yeah,
whatever year that was supposed to be?
yeah. It was 2012 when they said September 13th, a fucking alien armada was going to enter the Earth's atmosphere. They even had pictures on NASA of a fucking, alien ships or whatever,
Guess
right?
what? It was meteors passing the world by.
And people are
Didn't even
like,
give a fuck about the fucking Earth.
yeah. So if you're gonna attempt to educate the masses with what you educated yourself with. And if I turn around and say to you, do you have any factual proof to back up what you're saying? That doesn't make me a racist. It doesn't make me a homophobe. It might make me an asshole depending on how I word it. But
Mhm.
it just means that I may have educated myself properly on these topics. And I'm just asking you to give me peace of mind that you know your head from your asshole.
So who is it you got down there? Is that Ulu?
Queen of Damned.
Oh, Trinidad. Yep. I almost thought it
Exactly.
was.
We are not always going to agree. Religion, sex, politics are all going to be hot topics. Everyone has a different standing. Deal with it. Oh shit,
What's the
Lobster's here,
water?
guys. No more talking about him.
Lobster's alive.
I
Wait,
know,
what?
right? What's the hold on. What's that phrase, Stone Drifter? Everyone has an asshole, doesn't mean we want to hear it. Opinions are like assholes, man. You know what I'm
Everyone's got
saying?
one.
Yeah, everyone's got one. Doesn't mean we all want to hear it. There you go. That was the whole phrase. I fucked that one up. My bad, y'all.
You really dropped the ball on that shit, bro.
I did. Well, it's because I gotta pee, and I haven't went pee the whole stream, and I'm trying to make it to the end so I can go pee.
Then here I've gone like 7 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to break the stigma of Grim has a small bladder. It hurts to break it, but I'm trying.
So
You know what I mean?
Mega's got burnt duck, small bladder,
Stone Drifter says find a
couple
bottle.
shuffle.
Jonesy hits me with the small bladder. You bastard. But
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
yeah. So you ready to wrap it up? What 3 hours, 5 over?
Yeah. You know what? We haven't done this. Chat. Let's hear from you guys. Who are you guys you want to recommend to raid out to? Let's get
Oh,
some.
streamer of the week.
Yeah, but she's okay. The streamer. Oh, streamer of the week. Fuck! I was supposed to get a banner. Never got the banner because the rest of our people are not on top of shit as usual. Streamer of the week, guys. Streamer of the week is Gigglebug Mercy. Awesome fucking individual. Cool person. She is one of our admins. She's also a member of the stream team. So please go check her out. Yes, Grim, thank you for that.
Listen, the thing about Gigglebug is all you got to do is tell the slightest fucked up joke, and then the fucking giggle switch breaks, and it's just nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I give her 3 to 6 months, and she's gonna need to keep an oxygen tank next to her streaming setup.
Thanks.
No, she's not live
No.
right now. She's in bed right now.
They're both asleep.
Yeah, they're both passed out. Gigglebug Mercy is RJ the Beheader's better half. I mean, like, way
Yes.
better. She's the
Yes.
calm one.
She's the smart one.
You want to raid Jay Raya?
Scorpio's live. Imagine that.
Love for All's live. She was just in here.
Yes, I love for all. Yep. Love the idea.
All right, well, there you go.
Oops, I did it again because I'm Logster.
Wrong channel, nutsack. All right, guys. So I will be live on Monday night.
Oh, yes. Monday night Grimm's live. Tuesday night we have the Reaper Central show, Tuesday edition with Bot Moa and Artie the Batter. So tune in for that, guys. Also, next Thursday we're bringing that fucking pirate shit back. Bringing it back. You
Bring
guys
what back?
liked it? The pirate shit. In case you've missed it, we did our first ever pirate truffle shuffle. So yeah, that's a whole fucking thing, guys. Didn't even know that was a thing, but it is now. Um, Saturday, Saturday we'll be in Grim Stream, and we will just be literally chopping it up, talking, hanging out, and having a good time, as we are now. We're taking a break from the interviews. We need to just kill off the
Get
interviews
back
for
to
a week.
neutral. Yeah, get
Yes,
back to neutral.
facts, big fact. Um, Also Saturday afternoon Eastern time, we are going to be bringing back the cooking streams, guys. So
Oh yeah.
when so the night that Grim is live for the Reaper Center show, I will be live during the day with a cooking stream,
Go
and
Eagles.
that's going to be every other week.
Gross.
Go Bills, fuck your Eagles. Just saying. Um, but yeah, hey guys, we're gonna raid out to Love for All. We're gonna switch screens right now. Uh, come on, there we go. All right, guys. Hey, have a good night. Hope you guys all stay fucking amazing like you guys all are. Mm.